Dungeons and Dragons. My camera's out, and Bill is coming back from vacation, so I'm up here for now.
The screen is black.
Hmm?
The screen is black.
What?
I can't even see you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there it is.
Mike is under the influence of something, apparently. But, yeah, so we are here to play Dungeons and Dragons today. This is a test stream that we are working on perfecting the system for while we prepare for our next campaign coming up.
Incredible.
You don't need to see me anymore, so I'm going to take a seat. No Colin today, unfortunately, as he has to work. It's the sad thing about jobs. The sad unspoken truth. But we'll get along without him because he's not important.
Wow. Damn. I'm gonna tell him you said that.
For the story today.
Wow.
What's he gonna do? Murder some more stuff?
Maybe.
He won't. I will.
I have a feeling we're gonna need help murdering some stuff. So.
I really do just hope that we're like, all right, well, nothing to see here.
If you guys need help murdering stuff today, I don't know how much help can actually help you.
We can fight all of these dragons, guys.
Billy
As
usually
spiders.
takes that.
We don't even need to turn into
Oh shit, that's right. I totally
We're all
forgot where we
spiders?
were.
Yeah, we're all spiders.
Monitor.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
So you could be a part of the group.
Yeah.
Is this spider speak?
Yeah. So spider can't.
Unfortunately, while everyone knows how to speak it, no one knows how to understand it. So.
I'm very offended.
I can't understand.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Back, train, duplicating, bottom. Oh, why didn't you say so? Next train for bikini bottom leaves in 2 seconds.
If you're quoting more SpongeBob, I think now's a good time to just kind of go ahead and get started.
There's too much in here.
I
could
it
know
just
it.
like pulls up.
No, there's
immediately
the
and
only thing
takes
to
off.
be afraid about when quoting more SpongeBob is that it will never stop.
Nothing
Yeah,
to be
that's
afraid
true.
of.
So we should just kind of move
Move
on. We'll be at Gen Con in August. Just kidding.
Well, we might be, but not for this.
I want to go, and no one said that they want to go with me. So
Well,
I said I did.
we wanted to go, but then we were like, well, maybe we'll go for
Isn't
Mike's
it-
bachelor party.
no,
But then that got
It's
turned
the
into
day
paintball.
before
I mean, the
Yeah.
soccer game.
Mike doesn't like.
Well, it's the day before
Mike
the
doesn't
wedding,
like that.
right? Isn't it the weekend of the wedding?
It's the weekend before the wedding.
Oh, I thought it was.
I will not be.
Oh.
I don't expect Mike and April to be able to. But anyway,
Halo Waypoint in Chicago.
we'll talk about that later.
I'm doing
Huh?
Are
anything
we
that's
playing
on
that
that
weekend?
Are we playing the weekend of Gen Con?
No, the wedding.
We're not going to be there.
We will not be there.
It is a point of contention, but I believe we are not going to.
I'm hoping that maybe
So that's
we'll be
Sunday after their
done by
wedding. Let's go
then.
to Ren Fair.
Drive from Fort Wayne to.
No, I've got school.
That
the
sounds
next
like
day.
the worst thing we could ever do ever. So
Going to the Ren
So
Fair.
Ren
or-
Fair. Or?
no, driving from Fort
Yeah,
Wayne.
driving from Fort Wayne to Wisconsin.
That's the fantasy.
sounds
That's the fantasy
horrible.
weekend. I might actually be down for that.
You got it. See, there you
Oh,
go.
Sunday.
Weaklings.
Said Sunday after.
That's
I
a
will
drive, boys. I'm out.
I've got school.
Yeah, I've never
I'm
driven.
being very drunk at this
That's
wedding.
literally
so
like
the
a
next
six-
morning
that's like
is
a
going to be.
5-hour
Yeah, I
drive.
don't know about that.
I've done
So that's
11
like to Bloomington.
in one weekend.
Fair.
Twice.
I've driven to Florida
No,
twice by myself.
going to Fort Wayne is like driving to Bloomington.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
2.5.
No, Bloomington's far.
Bloomington's further. Because
Bloomington is 3 hours.
3 hours
With
with
the
a time
change.
But
No,
there's
no,
but
no.
it's
There's a
3
time
hours
change
to
either
travel.
way. Indianapolis is the same distance.
Fort Wayne
Fort Wayne is
also
like-
has a time change.
Yeah, but it's
So
less. It
we're
is
actually
closer
no
to
longer
Bloomington,
Once Upon a
right?
Tavern.
No.
We
It's
are
by 30
distance
minutes.
discussions.
It's like almost.
Distance discussions. Yes, welcome to
Distance and
discussions.
discussions.
Anyway,
We're still D&D.
Yeah, it's just distance discussions.
we moved from quoting SpongeBob to talking about distances.
So can somebody
I think
grab
it's
those
best if we just go ahead and get
red
started.
erase markers? I'm going to draw Fort Wayne.
Well, what's weird is that we stopped talking about the other D&D
We're gonna
map
need-
wrote
we're
that
gonna
show
need
we
a- we're
talk
gonna need a
about, and
bigger
haven't
map
started talking about the other
for drawing
D&D
Fort
who
Wayne.
wrote the show we do talk about, Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. Show them those sandals.
All right,
Like Fort Wayne.
guys,
And then, like,
guys,
Oh, God. Do you know what I'm talking
let's bring it in.
Easy
That's what you say when you huddle.
Easy out. Sorry.
Where we last left our heroes. You all
What's up?
Put the phone away. Where we last left our heroes, you all saved Nagaram, to say the least. After learning that the Baron Josephus Olin, brother of King Hadrian Olin, had ordered the massacre of the not really rebels, but mourners of Daniel Songsword and their funeral procession, should they choose to continue past the gate, Griffin Malik snapped and hanged Josephus Olin outside his window. You all killed the rest of the guards, capturing about 20 more town guards, not elite guards, and having about 10 to 15 guards escape the city. As Seneca arrived with her dragon friend Treax. Nice, how about that?
Yo.
With that, you all decided to discuss with Treax his mission that you've given him to head to Wormrock and ask for assistance in the battle on Artal. He agreed, but he informed you all that dragons were currently heading to Wormrock to bask in the eminence of life. The eminence of life, you've learned, is life is literally a dragon who lives under the ocean, a dragon god that the dragons have told to have created life itself. She was not scheduled to rise for another, I believe, 293 years.
Something like that.
And but she had risen now for some unforeseen reason, unknown reason. Treax agreed to go speak with her, and the metallurgy, specifically the metallurgy, who's the particular group that can help you with the dragons, but said that he needed a tribute to arrive on the island. You all gave him about 150,000 worth of gold and items, and he was about to head off when Leah had a vision of the future, once again, of who she perceived to be Orcus and his group, his cabal, it seems, raising an army of dragons on Wormrock. This struck a chord of fear in all of you, and you convinced Treax to let you all come with as spiders on his back. He agreed and flew north, where you all landed on Wormrock to see a sight you've never seen before. So many dragons of so many different colors and metals and extra planes that all seem to be there for one reason, simply to bask in the eminence of life. You all encountered a group of people who were chained up to a pole, seemingly as tribute, as Treax dropped off his tribute in the form of treasure. And while Treax chatted with his old bronze dragon friends, you all watched, eagerly awaiting her entrance. And you saw it as the great head of life rose from the ocean, gave her permission for them to worship her, and took all of the tribute, including the people, in her mouth before sinking back into the ocean. You seemed to be the only ones to witness this.
Damn!
And that is where we pick up.
So how would she know who gave what if it was all just in a pile? Dude, she's giant.
Currently, you are spiders, so...
No, that was an out of character question. For real. Also, G-Gens is closed, so it looks like we're getting pizza.
What?
For America. God,
A lot of
Seth?
places are closed this whole weekend.
It's July 9th.
I think G-Gen just closed.
Isn't it?
7th.
Whatever.
Close.
Somewhere in July.
So,
But this episode won't be up for a couple days, so.
Guardians, what do we do?
I always forget
Stay
to turn
silent as a spider. I am just on a back.
Yep.
Yeah. We can't change out of it, right? Grieger
Until
has to be the
Grieger.
one that does it, so.
Yep, no, no, dude.
which is terrifying.
Is it a concentration?
God, if you were.
I can
if
change
you
your
were-
guys' shape at will now,
if you
while
were
on a
one to
spider
invoke
even.
chaotic.
You
He turns all of us back and stays a spider himself. Fuck you, party.
You all sit there as the dragons begin to finally look up after what seemed like forever. As I'd said, many of them took off, immediately seeking to find more tribute. While Treax turns to look at his bronze friends and begins speaking in Draconic, which I don't believe any of you understand.
He does.
Oh, you do? Okay. I thought it was just Mel last time. That's why I thought I was. So for your sake, I'll tell you what you're saying. As they turn and they say,
I'm so sorry.
"Will you be going to seek more tribute?" He goes, "In time. Until then, I have to seek an audience with the metallurgy." And the two dragons he's with just begin kind of like laughing, not really cackling, but a chuckle. They're just "You're a fool." And they both flap their wings, take off into the sky. As Treax gives a deep sigh. It's too low. As Treax gives a deep sigh before walking off across the island. You guys stay on his back, silently looking around, examining the situation around you. There's a lot less dragons here now than there were when you arrived. Many of them have left to go find other forms of tribute, be it gold or mortal life. Trax walks for a few minutes before he opens up his wings and takes flight once again. Never leaving far from the ground, just for speed. He flies up into the air and begins flying as you guys get up and look toward that large tent you had seen upon flying here. He slowly comes in for a landing right in front of the tent where two silver dragons sit outside, almost like cat-like, kind of curled up. But as he approaches, they raise to see him, and Treax speaks to them in Draconic, saying,
I'm sorry. How long before we entered the island would you say we turned into spiders?
"He's been doing it every day when you guys wake up."
Oh, okay.
That's what I was told Krieger did, right?
Yeah. That's
That'll
fine.
work.
And he can.
I was just
Last for 24.
comprehend languages only last an hour,
Oh, gotcha.
so I thought it was longer.
I thought you weren't even letting them turn back into.
No.
That decision was made when I wasn't here fully.
I thought you said, because you said you could cast
I
spells.
said I can cast spells in that form now, so I would be able to keep them, but I didn't know if we were actually doing that. or not.
That's what I.
'Cause we hadn't started-
we
sorry.
assumed,
I had to bail before
we
we
assumed
left.
that was your decision.
We don't want to
so-
get eaten by a bunch of dragons.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if
At
we all
their
wanted
like
to turn.
religious
Not
ceremony.
to mention, if half of you turned back into your full selves, Treax would have dropped out of the sky. So,
So then yes, if that is the.
so yeah, no, you wouldn't have even had time to ever cast the spell, Tess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. They rise up to see him, and Treax says very simply, "I seek an audience with the metallurgy." And they look. They go, "Who are you to ask?" He says, "I am Treax, Slayer of Thurzer, Lord of Nanda, Place of Power." You guys do not hear this. Only Seneca does. At this point, they turn to look at each other and then turn back to him and say, "Yes, they will see you.
Cute.
Where Triax walks off to stand in. As they, one by one, you see a dragon enter into the tent. Sometimes they walk back out shortly after. Sometimes they call for the next dragon before anyone has walked in.
Are you implying that sometimes they don't come back out at all, or okay? I just wasn't sure if you meant like, yeah. Never mind.
So the only other way for us to voluntarily get out of this is to hurt ourselves enough, right?
No, it has to
Or
be
to hurt him.
No, but I mean, if I jump off of the dragon and
Yeah,
fall
no, if you
damage as a
take-
spider, I will turn back into a
If
griffin,
you take
right?
1 damage, you would go back to Griffin.
Ah.
So you just gotta simul punch each other in the face. You and a buddy.
So I mean, we can jump off the dragon, though.
Well, you still have to jump 10 feet. Physics do not work the same in here as they do in...
I'll climb up to his head.
Technically, they do, I suppose, because a spider jumping like 6 feet is not going to hurt the spider.
It's like Ant-Man, right?
I know Seneca
I'm just playing around. I'm sorry.
can
Go
speak
ahead.
Draconic.
I'm just fucking.
I'm going to, in spider form, cast Speak with Animals and communicate.
Yo.
I know you can understand what they're saying, so I kind of need you to be the one to give us the
Well, you say
the teas and the
us.
go.
Yeah, you say us, but I think the only one I can share the tea with is you, right? Because they're not
Well,
going
I
to hear
can.
me.
I mean, I can speak with all of them right now.
Oh.
I would just have to communicate between you. Or, yeah, never mind. Speak with animals is only on yourself.
It's
I
like
realized I could have cast it on you, but
so
that would
they can-
So you can
So if I
literally
tell-
speak with all of them.
So I could tell you and you can
For 10 minutes.
broadcast to them.
It's
yes?
like watching the 13th Warrior.
So I could tell you and you could broadcast to them, right?
Yes.
Just gotta power through your dumb.
This is a good shit. This is good shit.
It's good.
Never mind.
I've
No,
never
I'll
se-
just
I've
be a
never
spider.
se-
No,
I've never seen
just
it.
a spider. No.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'll let you know what they say.
So you funnel the information to him,
And he broadcasts it
he
to the
tells
rest
all of us
of
because
us.
we
Yeah.
'cause we can understand you.
Yes.
Meanwhile, it's just the little chattering of spiders on the back of a dragon. All right, good plan.
His little brother, his older brother,
Two
Marshall, from North.
Extension cord you want.
Good bit.
I think this might not be.
Totally.
Would have been great.
Totally. Where are we getting pizza?
Guys, let's focus on the game. You all,
Dumb shit is not tolerated.
after waiting for, seems like about half of a day, your stomach's honestly growling at this point.
Uh-huh.
So where are we getting pizza from?
Is that Emily?
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, they're back quickly. I'm sure he's gotta get settled in. Anyway, you all finally make your way up to the tent.
Me too, Noah, me too.
I'm gonna take the door.
I need to wait for Seneca.
It's such a rough life.
And alright. You all make your way up to the tent. And you feel Trax take a deep breath. You're so close to him, you can feel the heartbeat. Clear fear this dragon has that he's about to walk into this den. And finally, the silver dragons say, "Go," and pull back the curtain. Trax folds his wings up as tight as possible and walks in.
Like making himself small, or just to fit through the doorway.
Yes, making himself smaller. The dragon walks in, and you see, raised up on a platform, 5 dragons. one of each metal. Brass, bronze, copper, silver, and gold. Raised up, you can immediately tell how fat they are and how old they are. Which, with many of the dragons you guys have fought in the past, their faces have been smooth but still horned and scaled. These dragons, their horns and their scales have kind of like grown out of their face, so it's incredible. Their faces are incredibly wide, and their horns go on for 12, 15 feet. They're incredibly large, as I had said. It looked as if you wonder how they could even fly with the amount of weight they have on them. And they all kind of are hunched up on their legs as you walk in. You see carcasses of goats and cows, and one of them, the gold dragon, has an orca in front of it, half-eaten, as they're just chatting amongst themselves quietly and draconic as Treyax walks in and immediately his face hits the ground. He bows so fast, and they look down at him. Treyax, the silver dragon speaks.
We don't. Those of us that don't speak Draconic, right? They don't understand. Okay, I'm just not even gonna bother right now.
But he is relaying it all to you because he's speaking to Seneca. You were gone when they discussed that.
Who is you?
He can speak with animals so that he can talk to all of us.
So I've got
So Seneca
10
is
minutes.
relaying the information to him, and he's relaying it to us.
Oh, okay.
Treyax, Slayer of Thursa, Lord of the Nanda, place of power. He goes, still bowed, he goes, yes, my lords. It is interesting and fortuitous that you have come here to us. When we had discussed plans to seek you out, he kind of half peeks up. Yes, my lord. The brass dragon speaks up. He goes, the death of a powerful, chromatic dragon like Thursa does not go unheard. Of course, we know you are not the one who killed him. That reward and title goes to a motley little crew, yes. One that has slapped a collar on you, yes. Yes, my lords, I've only done as they've asked. And the bronze dragon says, it's okay, my son. You do not need to fear. We are not angry. We are happy. Please, ask your request. And he starts speaking, and before he can even get his first word out, they go, look at us. And he slowly raises up. The warriors you speak of, they need aid in their righteous quest to end a terrible sin on this island. They need an army from the metallurgy, and they have asked me to come as their emissary. They kind of look among each other. These warriors. This is the gold dragon. These guardians, they're called. They wish to dethrone Hadrian. He's like, yes, I believe so. I'm not well versed in our tower politics. The gold dragon growls some more and says, we are happy to see it. You can hear it in his breathing. You can't see his face, but you can hear it in his breathing. Just, my lord. Yes, I think it would be good for the world. In return, the metallurgy asks for only one form of payment. We will not accept any other. And he goes, yes, my lord. We have been informed by a close friend to the metallurgy that the king is in possession of a deck of cards. We would like it. Deck of cards. Yes.
We'll walk away.
We want the deck of cards. If they agree in a contract to bring it to us, we will give them all the army they need. Feel free to fly home and discuss it with them. And return as soon as you can with their decision.
Walks outside, walks back in.
Yeah, I was just about to say to you, Inspire.
They
cannot talk to
Triax
them
speaks up. He goes,
until we
they are not far, sir. It should just be within the day. It was very good, even better. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, my lords. He keeps bowing as he's walking out. He goes, your generosity knows no bounds. And the gold dragon says, yes, yes. Next! And just kind of like rips out a piece of the orca as Triax walks out. And he whispers, you guys can hear it in his scales, just, that went well. And takes off towards the mainland.
For all we know, yes.
So, as a spider, you can speak to me because I can only speak spider right now.
Yes, you and me can communicate 100%.
Okay. I cannot speak anything else.
No,
Okay.
other than spider.
I assume
That's
this is
actually
how
all in
spiders
character.
speak.
I'm wondering how my mouth won't work. He can't talk to us. Like, he can't go back to them until he needs to, like, leave. Because they're gonna wonder why it didn't take him round trip the long ass time.
Maybe we should
He
just.
said they weren't that far.
Yeah. He said within a day.
Yeah.
So let's
Is there
just.
any mainland a day from here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
As the dragonflies, yeah.
Well, 'cause it took us several to get here.
Right, because you came from Nandaram.
Okay.
Whoa, Black
How do you
Betty.
spell Treyax?
Treyyax.
I just put literally tray and then axe.
T.
AXE.
No, no E on the end.
Yeah, like middle school.
Okay.
The tent was on the north side.
Oh,
of the
hell
island,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
We landed on the south when we first got there.
The
and
tent was about here.
Call that a 7th grade.
It was to the north. It's about here.
Okay.
The head's down here. So, yeah.
So true.
But dragons are fast
smell
bitches.
loud and
They can cover
confusing.
that way.
I didn't want to get.
So, he,
I'm going to ask Triax. Do we have to leave the island before we turn back? Like, if we're out of range of the metallurgy, would we be okay?
they would wonder how we consulted so fast.
That's true. I
Let's
just
just go
I fear, and you guys can all understand me too. I fear getting too far allows more chance. Oh, we forgot to tell them about the. We need to tell them about the potential attack from Orcus.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to do that. Well, that's what we had talked about, right?
I think we covered that. You know, with their unknown benefactor that really wants the deck. I think that we might know who that is.
Oh, that's.
Who the fuck else could it be is my question, if it's not him.
I don't know how I missed that.
It's either that or Thermod, because they were the two people there that originally threw the deck.
Cool.
All bad.
Okay, so let's go to land and talk it out.
He flies
Luckily,
Up
only
to
you
the-
heard
up
that.
to
He
the
didn't hear any
hills.
of that.
That's true.
over the ocean, close to the ocean, for landing on a tall hill in the Emin Barony as he comes to a halt. ladders to the ground so all you little spider people could get off. You all climb off.
Not that kind of get off,
Yeah.
guys.
Once everyone's off, I'll animal shape, turn them back into their form.
Okay, you all grow back out.
Never
Having been spiders for about 2.5 days now. Discuss.
I immediately reach into the saddlebag and pull out a wheel of cheese and start wolfing it down.
Griffin, you're no longer a spider. You don't have to do
Shit, I was a hyena.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we do the same thing we did to the clock, right?
What do we do to the clock? Didn't
Y'all ever
Urzo
seen
kill
that?
them all?
Y'all ever see that play Enemy of the State? Where that guy leads, he leads he has, two groups of people want something. He leads them back all to the same place and plays it off like one stole it from the other one. Then they kill each other.
Isn't aren't Urzo's men killing the clock currently?
There were like 21
He's
of
like-
them.
He's like, I have not heard an update yet, but
Oh shit, you're here. I don't want to talk to you.
Huh?
I don't have much to say.
Triax, not
No, he's being Urzo.
That's
right
Urzo.
There's
Oh.
Urza.
Oh.
I realized he doesn't do a voice, it's just his voice, and I can make it sound like Cohen's.
now. He does a little bit of
He
a
started with a voice.
girly voice.
He also started with a different class. As a la every other campaign.
Hello.
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 Lol.
How was your trip?
Exhausting.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
So,
Triax is here also, yes.
so what we tell, but I think before anything we should tell them, even if you plan on playing them against each other, actually can.
I think we just
hold on,
destroyed.
before I say that,
the
how far is where is Triax? Where are we in relation to Triax?
He's
Literally
right
right
next to us.
He's in the
So
hub.
then never mind, none of that.
Is that news? Your bag?
Oh no.
He said that.
So this
How do we?
Triax, could they potentially be working with Orcus?
Working with Orcus.
Yeah.
well, he doesn't remember. He doesn't know if he believes in Orcus.
The metallurgy is very powerful.
No matter what. We
If anything, Orcus is working for them.
But they spoke of a benefactor. If they're so powerful, why would they have a benefactor?
People give them information all the time in exchange for their favors.
we would need to know who they plan on giving that deck to.
They want it. They want it
'Cause-
for themselves.
Oh, they
Well,
don't want it for
we've-
that other person.
Probably not.
Well, we've heard of a
Probably.
Why would he?
benefactor before, and yeah, he wasn't.
Wasn't that in the other campaign?
I don't know. I wasn't in that one. He's not a great guy. Not a great guy. Not even a guy. A
I
thing.
can ask them if they will divulge what their plans to do with it are, and make my response to them contingent on their answer.
I mean, yeah, we're kind of concerned with what they're going to do with it, but we're also
It's a deck of cards.
super concerned about who told them about it and why. Actually, more just who told them about it. Because if we find out who told them about it, the why is kind of self-explanatory.
Maybe we should just have an aside.
Yeah.
Do we have a dad huddle? Or, sorry, my bad.
I mean,
Can we just have like a?
Just a quick
But
away.
these dragons are ancient, essentially.
1 second, Drax.
Why? I'd be surprised if they didn't know about the deck.
No, but they were told about the deck.
Isn't that what it
said.
said?
No, they were told that the king has the deck. They probably knew about the deck anyway.
Yeah, okay, so they were told. Regardless, they were given information about the deck. We would need to know why.
Yeah, we should know what they want to do with it and why they want it. And
Yeah,
I feel like we
Let me
need more
see.
information.
How-
We need their help, right?
How are we supposed to get that information?
So what do
We
we?
don't
Triax
need-
can't just ask
We need
for
their
it.
help regardless. What if the person that
No,
told us about the
it's-
deck was Orcus in disguise, or someone who we know
Well, then we're not
works
gonna
for
give it
Orcus?
for
No, I'm
Um,
saying
I I think we just
Don't
destroyed
give
the
him the
fucking
deck
deck.
at the end of things.
But that's not the point. The point is, why would he be?
I mean,
we
remove
need
the
to
deck
know if
and then
he's enlisting the aid of dragons
there's
and why he
no
would be doing that.
problem,
Do you think?
right?
That's fair. I can't imagine it's a simple request and potentially puts Treyarch's life in danger to ask that
That's
question.
what I said. Just
Not worth it.
I imagine like just two like bones,
Because if
come,
he's,
two bone hands come up.
even if he knows that we don't plan on giving, even if he was to think for some reason that we didn't plan on giving the deck to the dragons, he would still know that we intended for the dragons to attack Artal, and if he's allowing that to happen by allowing this deal to transpire, it's also going in line with his plans. So we don't need to be helping him do his shit.
Sure, but I think at the end of things, he just wants the deck. The destruction of, or bringing down Artal has nothing to do with his plans, right? His plans are to
Apparently
take
it
down
does.
everything.
Who?
Orcus.
Oh.
His plans are to take everything down. He just wants the deck to make that happen.
Does he?
I would assume so.
No, Thermont wants the deck.
Orcus also.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
Is we don't even know it's
Yeah.
Orcus. I'm just need
We
need
don't
to
know if Orcus wants
who it is to know what they want. We don't even need to ask what they want to do with the deck.
Because in the very
Because it
beginning
really
of the
doesn't
time,
matter.
Thermont.
What does matter is who told them about the deck's location, because that tells us exactly what they're trying to do.
I just think it's risky to ask for that information. They wouldn't give it to Treyarch.
Right, yeah.
And then it puts him in danger and us along with it.
Well, they want our help. They want the deck. They want the deck. So that's our terms.
Well, they said they won't help until they have it, is what they said.
No, I'm saying
Contingent
I thought it
upon
was-
them
yeah.
getting the deck.
Oh, got it.
We didn't say when,
Because we'd have to get it first.
right?
I don't know, man.
We can use it first and then give it to him.
I don't think we should use it at all.
here's
I don't think it should be used. I don't think anybody should use it.
I did consider that a possibility if we just used all the cards, but anything could happen. So
I don't know anything about the deck. Well, what
there's a
would
lot
you
of cards you don't want to fucking use.
do? What if? Really? I don't know anything about it. What if we give him the deck and wish it right back to us? With that scroll.
Will that work?
No.
As far as I know, wish is like the all-powerful thing. Like that's the thing you want.
Yeah, with a string attached on one end.
What's the thing?
Shitty.
Depends on the ask.
Well, we can't just be like teleport the deck
I
and
mean,
anything to it.
it's some monkey paw shit.
I was
Anything
gonna
could
say,
happen,
haven't you
really.
seen that play, The Monkey's Paw?
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for.
Got it. Are we talking about Leprechaun? The play Leprechaun?
Yes.
Everyone's seen that one, right? Yeah.
Ah! Stop it!
It's a really neat special effect. They put that pot of gold in that guy's stomach. That's Leprechaun too. Never mind. It was that 4 in the hood.
my
The
God.
gold
In
in
the
the stomach
slums.
was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence College came with a sequel?
Oh yeah, Leprechaun 4 in the hood, man. Tickets on sale.
Why was it leopard?
I thought Leprechaun 4 was in space.
Yeah, 4 was in space.
God darn it.
What is
It's the Astroplane.
So,
Not to throw more shit on the fire, but did we ever follow up on that whole Lyle premonition you had?
That's what that's what I was saying. If
What
this
was
doesn't
the
pan out,
out
I'm
of character?
leaving.
What was the Lyle premonition?
People think
I don't remember that.
premonitions.
The one you got at the end of last session or earlier than that?
Theron's just like,
It's earlier than that.
My baby's not making me so proud.
He knows that we gave Lyle his hands back, but I didn't know Lyle got his hands back.
We didn't give him his hands back.
I didn't know Lyle's hands
Just
came back.
Theron did, right?
Theron did.
I didn't know that either. I just helped Theron sneak into a prison, and then he was like, "Boop, let's go," and I was like, "All right."
Oh, Theron.
Was Theron not super sneaky? He sounds super sneaky. from
Okay,
everything
so
you told me.
about the issue at hand.
Yeah.
At hands.
Which is Lyle, because he got
Yes,
his hands
he's
back.
got his hand back.
So,
Joke
I
was so
don't know if it's
heavy-handed.
worth it, y'all.
you don't know if it's worth it for the help of the dragons to take Artal? You think we can take Artal with the forces we have now?
Yes.
Probably.
I mean, really, the point was never to take Artal. The point was to just have a big distraction while we go raid the palace.
Well, also to take we wanted.
What if
We want to topple the old
Eventually
ones.
overthrow it.
Yeah.
We do have
feel like
one
a deck would be
dragon on
really
our
good at
side already. A gold dragon.
Yeah, we have Chaboy here too.
Maybe. I don't know. He might.
Yeah, no, he's got his, kind of his own agenda.
I don't know if he likes us very much.
But are you saying that we don't even need the help of the dragons?
I'm saying.
If
I mean,
they want the
only
deck, it's
problem,
not worth
the
it.
only problem was if my vision is true and Orcus gets command of them, then it's either we have the dragons or
Yeah.
Orcus does.
And I
and
guess,
I
like-
still don't know if that's true or not.
And I guess tricking them is a dangerous game if they're in league with Orcus. We get to Artal, everybody fights. With dragons, we're gonna destroy Artal easily.
So
We get in the city, we deny them the deck. They'll kill us immediately.
Exactly.
With an army of dragons as opposed
Exactly.
to just no one.
So that's why I think we just.
In a fight between two men, you'd just, hand to hand instead of giving one man a sword.
We definitely need to find out if they are in league with Orcus. Because
I
if their
think we need
benefactor
to
is
know.
not Orcus,
Let's get information.
then Orcus is still
But
potentially.
I think
It's
our
not
answer.
agreed
I
to
think our
anything.
answer is no. I don't think because even in a hand-to-hand fight, a knife that you pull can be used against you.
Because that's what we've been saying literally to everyone besides Thermont. He's the
Yeah,
only
that was
person
pretty
that we were kind of like, okay, sure, we'll get this for you. But then literally everybody else we've been saying no to that's asked for it.
I think you have the right idea. I'm just worried what will happen when we tell them no.
Well, nothing. Then they'll be like, okay, we're not going to help you. That's the only reason why they're going to help
Well,
us.
then they may show up in Artal during the siege.
Well, that's why we need to find out more information, but I don't
they-
think we agree to give them the
Do they
rest.
seem like the type of dragons that take no for an answer?
Did you almost?
Yep, I heard the pause too.
I just can't imagine they would work for Orcus.
Aren't metallics supposed to be? Aren't they like inherently good?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I think maybe he's either A, disguised himself, or B, they think he's working for them. They think they have the upper hand. Dragons are very arrogant. They can assume, oh, we'll
And
deal with this
beautiful.
man whenever we want.
We're away from him.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not with him. Yeah,
Okay.
we had a huddle.
On a side, we on a side.
So they may think that they have control over him. I agree. I think we find out as much information as we can. Ask Treyax to ask as much as he can, and then we don't pursue this any further.
Without putting himself into any danger.
Yeah.
And we observe
And I
and
don't
see.
know if we even need to be there.
I don't.
It may be dangerous to be on his back if they turn on him.
Well, I still want to.
Not that I want to sacrifice the man. I don't. The dragon.
If we're not. I mean, with the vision that I had, I would like to know if that's actually being
Yeah, because
fulfilled
if
or not. That's
that,
the whole reason
that
why
is
we came.
important because Orcus gaining the power of all those
That's it.
dragons is pretty terrifying. It's true.
Said dad. I didn't say daddy.
Yeah, I agree. I think we go with. We give him a hard, a soft no.
Pieces of shit. Or whoever.
Dependent on who they're working for.
I just think a straight no.
Even if they don't. Even if we know who they're ordering from. God, shut up with the pizza stuff. Even if we know who they're working for, do we really want to give them that?
No.
Yes. Although they are chromatic, they are good.
Continue.
I mean, we can.
Watch
can
it. You're caught. Okay.
We can inform Treyax that we are wary about this because of literally the history of Olendor. And that's why we're so wary to even do anything with this deck. I mean, we can tell him that. Trying to give him all the details, but...
So we find as much information as we can, but what if they're not working for Orcus? Do we still promise them the deck?
And that's what
Well, here's the thing. So everybody else, we've been playing this. We're gonna. Your enemy and my enemy is my friend. Eventually, this is all gonna come to a head, and the Templandorans, fuck them for real. The clock, fuck them for real. Her dad, fuck him for real.
Which I want to go
But,
talk to him next.
What? But also, the dragons are some people who, A, I don't want to piss off, and B, we don't need to be pissing them off. They're not bad. They could just be misguided presently.
Alright, so the answer you're saying was we should give them is no. Hard no.
Well, my thought is
Just don't lie.
depending
Well,
on
yeah.
depending on who they're working for, whoever it is wants this deck, knows we're going for Artal, and will come after us after we take Artal, no matter what. So a false promise and telling them we'll give it to them without, I mean, it all ends in the same place, them coming after us for the deck, right? So at least in this way, we get their help on top of it.
But then at the end of it, we owe them a deck. Or our lives.
But at the end of it, they're going to want the deck or our lives. So even if we tell them no now, they're going to want that deck. They're not just going to let us go take our tall and walk away with the deck of many things. They're not going to let us do that.
They don't know that we're going after the
Vermont,
deck.
All of these people,
They were told.
all of these people are going to come after us no matter what.
They
So
simply, whether they're helping us sack our Paul and
Exactly.
then demanding the deck, or if they're coming after we are
After the
sacking our
fact?
Paul
exactly.
and
At
demanding
least
the
this
deck.
way we get their help.
Okay.
We know where our enemy is then.
So, here's my thought then. What we'll do, we'll tell them we need to know who their person is before we can accept, and if they refuse to tell us, we bribe them with information
What information?
to tell us. And the information we have that they don't is how many other people are coming for that deck. Because they probably don't know about the Temple of Dorans, they probably don't know about the clock, they probably don't know about...
I would leave Thermon out of this. He's housing.
No, not him. I was gonna say him. The last one was the gold.
It's the clock.
No, the gold.
No, Kurlux does not want anything to do with the deck. He just wants
No,
the
I didn't
treasure.
say the deck. I said going for our tall.
Oh, okay.
Not they-
Oh, they're the people they would have to face where they get the
Yeah. And
I
if
mean,
you
if
think
they're
that
offering to help, I don't think we need to.
Kurlik wouldn't be
sway
going for
them.
the deck. What?
If they're
Might
offering
be
to help
backers,
us
too.
take out Tall, I don't think we need to dissuade them with more information about how many people they're fighting.
No, they want to go because they want the deck. Yeah. So, but we need to know who the benefactor is, no matter what, because we need to know who we're dealing
We need
with.
to take a chance on getting that information. And if that means, again, telling them, sure, we'll give it to you, as a false promise,
So here's the
and
thing.
knowing who's going to get it,
We
who they
can't-
want to give it to,
We can't talk to the Metallics. It has to be Trayax.
it has to be
Yeah.
through Trayax, yeah.
So that means we don't have your silver tongue. So anything can you do to help him talk to them?
He's got a bronze tongue.
Get out.
What if we were to?
Oh God, please don't say what I think you meant to say.
Please say it.
I mean, we could potentially. Because I don't. Okay, so if we give them a fake deck or one of us polymorphed as a deck, I don't know if that's a thing we can do. I'll look into it.
He's like, it is.
We can see what they do with it. And if they are just using it for themselves to avoid inciting their wrath, we could just give them the actual deck and just tell them that we just wanted to be safe.
I'm sure they're gonna love that.
I mean, it's
Just
better
have
than
a
either just
vision
giving
of
it to
what they're
them.
gonna
and-
do with the deck.
Oh
I
yeah,
would-
just do that.
I would need an hour right now.
Is,
I can't-
is
I
that
can't
how
do
it
it on
works?
the
Is that
spider.
directed? I haven't tried it yet.
You need to read this book.
I do. I think you already gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Is it that directed? I didn't think it was.
It's a ritual cast. Yeah, you have to like read through the book.
Okay, hold on. We're getting so off topic. So, you're saying to polymorph the whatever, see how they use it, and then give it to them maybe? I mean, that would still be a future thing to deal with.
Yeah.
Right now, we just need to figure out if we're giving them a yes or a no, and then going
I
from
like
there.
your logic about they're gonna be there regardless. It's about whether they're there for us or against us. I like that. However,
Okay.
we still need to know who
Yes,
the
we should still try and figure that
So,
out.
what are we gonna do to make sure? Because we're not gonna be able to change or intervene once this ball's rolling. We're not going to intervene once this
No.
ball's rolling.
I think we just.
That's-
I mean, we go tell Trey. Okay, so we tell
What?
Treyax that and he already kind of said this when we were talking to him before, that our agreement to get them the deck is contingent on more information about who the benefactor is. And if they tell us and are upfront with us about it, then yes, of course, we will agree to the
But we need to make sure that answers yes. So when they say no, we need to give Thurzer something to bounce back.
Thurzer.
Trey.
Treyax, something to bounce back with.
Okay, so
is what I'm asking for. What do we have a barter?
if they say no, then we say then they
That's what I'm saying. We.
If they don't want to give us information,
It sounds like a future us problem. I think.
And fuck those guys!
just agree and not even ask about the benefactors. What you're saying, like even if they don't give us the information, then still agree. I mean, like if that's what we're going in, if that's like our barter originally, then I don't know that there's anything that we need to return with it. If ultimately we're just trying to get them to help us, and we I mean like knowing the benefactor who that is a bonus, but they still won't tell us. Are we still going to say okay, sure, yeah, whatever, or are we going to be like hard no, like? Well, then we need to know if you can't be upfront with us, then we're not going to get you the deck, and then they're going to be in there against us anyways. So I feel like it doesn't matter at that point.
We could just tell them they can hit us back up when they change their minds.
Do the rings work with Triax? Could we give him a ring and then pretend that we're not there? And we're speaking. Well,
It's a range.
But they don't know that.
It's a range.
Would they know that?
But we could use it to be on him and communicate with him.
But we couldn't
you
because
trying
they're
to-
spiders.
What?
What do you want the ring
Rieger
for?
can
I'm-
communicate. Because then we don't have to have him go there and then come back and go there and then fly away.
Oh no, I want to be on his
Yeah.
back as a spider.
But
Well,
I don't think the range
right,
of the
but
ring
they-
works.
We don't want them to know we're on his
The
back.
earring only
Yeah.
works.
So we'd be on his back, and he'd use the ring, acting like he's talking to us from our faraway location, so we can just communicate with them quicker.
Oh, that's actually
That's
pretty
actually-
smart. That's a good idea.
Good one, kid.
And then we're still there, and Rieger can give an answer. Does the ring still work when you're in spider form?
I have no idea.
Or I guess it doesn't matter because you can just talk to him.
Yes, I could
Okay,
talk to
then-
him.
Well, let's do that. Let's just do something.
That's what I'm saying. We should
Yes,
just I'm
please.
just saying we should agree because it's not going to matter if they don't. If we could ask for the benefactor. If they don't say it, then say fine. We'll still do it because either way, you're right. They're going to be there regardless if we agree or not.
So,
There are other ways that we can find out who their benefactor is. Honestly,
okay. So we tell Triax that we need to know who the benefactor is. We'll tell him the plan with the ring and the spiders, and then we go from there.
And
Yeah.
so we're looking for the information on the benefactor, and we're telling them mess maybe. I don't want pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just
Contingent on the knowledge of who the benefactor is,
Yep.
and if they tell us no, then no deal. They can come back at this later.
Yep.
And if they tell us,
but that's fine.
yeah,
No, I mean like you're right. It's
there's
fine.
no point telling them, yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna give it to you. By the way, who's the benefactor? Then they'll just say, no, you already
I
said
know,
you're gonna
but
give us
wasn't
the
that what we were saying earlier? Is that what's the point of us like not agreeing because they're going to be there against us anyways? Like I feel like that's
I guess,
the whole
yeah, okay.
right. That was the whole thing that we were saying. So I think we just agree. Like honestly,
We asked them
Go
first, though.
yeah. Ask
Ask
for the
them
benefactor. If they
first.
don't say it, then just say okay, that's fine, whatever.
That's
And
fair.
we'll find
Just
it
don't
out
give
on our own.
conditions.
Yeah,
Just
don't give
ask.
conditions. Just ask.
And
Literally
potentially throw out
'Cause they're-
the name Orcus and see how they react.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. But we agree. Like
Okay.
honestly,
Cool.
just agree.
Let's do it.
I like that.
You all head
We
back
can
up the
find
hill
information
to
ourselves
speak with Triax, who is sitting there. His head pokes up as you guys approach. Well,
We tell them all that.
Yeah, essentially we would we just want to know, we're curious to know who the benefactor is. And it's not, we're not like not going to do it for them if they don't tell us. It's more of just a sign of good grace. I would if we could just ask them. That way we have all the information going in and doing this for them. So if you would not mind asking them more about the benefactor, and maybe a little bit more we said about Orcus, is that what you were
Yes,
wondering?
just maybe
Drop the name in.
mention Orcus if they don't want to talk about the benefactor, and we'll see how they react. You know.
We just would like to know as much information as possible going in, but I think that we are agreeing on the fact that we are
Yes.
willing to do that for them if they are willing to help us with our toll.
okay.
Okay.
Also, I'll give my ring, I guess. We can go with you in spider form again, and you can communicate with this ring of communication.
It's an earring.
Earring, ring,
It's a huge difference. Just so
well,
you know.
whatever. Whatever I was saying.
I understand.
Whatever I was saying.
I don't know.
That thing I just said.
No, you're good. You're
Yeah,
fine.
His little like claws take it from you.
It's so tiny on him.
And you're just like,
Sticks out his nose or something.
And then they'll think you're communicating with us at a distance, but we can just get the answer right there.
okay.
How
Thank you.
far of a how far is it, and how long would it take us, do you think, before you talk with them?
It'll take about 5 hours or so to fly back. It'll be nightfall by then.
Okay, I think we're good. Right, friends?
Yep.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Treyek. Should we turn back into...
Well, he's not leaving until a little bit later, right? We can't just zoom in and zoom out because he said that you needed it to
No,
seem
he
like
said
it
that-
took longer, right?
We are on
Well, we
land.
went to land.
We
Oh,
went
alright.
outside of Warlock.
Neat. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. I turn everyone back into spiders, and we
Does
all
that-
climb back on the back.
Does that buff the thingy you do last?
Bardic
The
Inspiration?
The temp HP thing?
Oh, there you go.
Until you rest? I mean, I can do it. I don't know. Yeah, I can do it. Wait, we can wait. If we can wait 10 minutes, I can do it.
Shouldn't matter. He's not gonna get in a fight, right?
Ah,
I don't
handful
want to.
of ancient dragons. No big deal, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't want to fight dragons. I just want to see if this Orcus thing
I
happens.
don't think feeling more or less 10% better is gonna fucking matter if you piss off a bunch of metallic dragons.
Alright, so we going?
Let's do it.
You all climb back up on Treyax.
Spiders back.
You whoosh them into spiders. Let's get around the table, guys.
Did we give him the ring?
Yeah, do the whole thing. We're all done.
Ordering pizza is significantly harder than ordering Chinese.
Well, you whoosh them into spiders. You all grow down once again. Get up onto him, and he takes flight once again before flying into the air over to Warm Rock. As you all approach, the island is lit up with various bonfires created by red dragons and gold dragons. You approach the tent once again as he kind of tilts so you can all see below. He slowly lands. Silver dragons are out there, and as they see him approach, they tell him to wait one moment. They look at each other and then turn back to him and go, they will see you. And pull the curtain back for him. As he walks in. He walks in again, and you see those 5 metallic dragons, totally fat from the many meals they've eaten today. Their many horns and scales growing out of their faces as they all look down. The silver dragon. You are later than we expected, he says. Yes. There was much discussion. Before I get to that answer, I had a personal question to ask all of you. And they're all like, seemingly confused. He goes, the Guardians also slayed Girax the Enslaver. Her lair goes unheld. I'd like your permission to take it, as well as Thyrsa's former lair. And they look at each other and they're like,
Girex, the green dragon, we're all banished.
there's no reason I see it cannot be done. It is yours. He says, thank you. Thank you so much. The party had a question before they wanted to answer. They're off on the shore, and I am communicating through them through this ring of ears. And they're like, okay. They want more information on your friend who informed you of the deck's location.
Like the rolling.
Do you have disadvantage?
Or he had advantage.
Or
Ben was just rolling to freak us out.
Or it was opposing rolls.
No peeks behind the curtain.
Literally, nobody told me to give him advantage. I just talked to him. Literally.
The dragons
It's fine. It doesn't
whisper
really
to
matter.
each other
It doesn't really
as
matter.
the bronze dragon says, "My dear son, you must be careful about the questions you are asking in this room. First you ask for the lair, then you ask for this. This is the last question, I swear." The brass dragon says, "Will it affect their answer?" Will it affect your answer?
Are you listening?
Sorry. Try to catch up and go.
It says, will it affect our answer?
No, it really won't.
They
But if we tell them that,
they have informed me no. And the gold dragon says, "So that means their answer is a yes. We will tell them. The one who informed us about it is an old friend of the council, a beholder that goes by the name of Xanathar. He informed us that there is a deck in the throne room, and we want it for ourselves. Very well. And yes, their answer is yes. Great. They may come off your back now, and we will produce this contract." As this long scroll
I knew that was
appears.
gonna happen.
Everyone turns back.
Yeah, that's fine.
How was
I mean, we're the only ones in this tent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fine.
You all reek.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We could smell you the moment you landed on the island.
23 stealth.
A 23 stealth.
Does that mean that everyone could?
Or are you guys just like...
Likely many
Got it.
of them thought that Treyax just stunk like human filth. But
okay.
that also wouldn't be a surprise, given that he lives on Oldendor.
So how do I not smell
That's
like
it.
human filth?
And the gold dragon speaks out and
Maybe
goes,
use
"That
the
is
flies, I
a
suggest."
critique on your government, not your species."
Now?
Yeah, I'm glad we're in agreement.
Right, Bronze Dragon. You can see here the list of our terms and contract. It's all written in Draconic, so if you need a translator, please feel free to ask.
Well, I think
Yes, please.
Seneca
No,
can
no, no.
read it,
No,
right?
I think
Can you read it?
I think
read it?
Seneca.
I can read it.
Hey, kid, why don't we
I
turn
imagine-
that
I
to
think
Seneca?
I imagine Gur takes out like a broken monocle.
You read through it. It's long. It's very, very long.
Terms and conditions, read them all. Don't you dare sign off and giving our
Fine
information to
print.
Google.
A lot of it is your usual stuff: liability releases, severance clause. If any of your army is killed as a result of the dragons they're sending, it's not their fault. If any of their dragons are killed as a result of your army, it's not their fault. It's not your fault,
Oh.
etc., etc. Hitherto unheard of.
We owe them 100 gold, and if we can contract other people to owe us 100 gold, then
The most-
as it happens, it's a multi-level marketing campaign, and we
Oh,
will
no.
actually stand to
Tyler, pizza.
increase
The
our
most
gain.
standout thing in the contract is the stipulation of 1 week delivery. Seneca, you with me?
1 week, yeah,
1 week delivery of the Deck of Many Things. And if not delivered within that time on Wormrock, then it will be the dragon. They'll take it. They'll come take it.
So
You're
we
granting
deliver
us-
it or they come pick up? That sounds deserving
They
of
will.
handling.
They will take it by force.
You granting us passage to come back then, sirs?
We expect that when you're.
It's probably going to take us longer than a week. I don't even know what the game plan is presently. I can guarantee you it's going to take longer than a week.
It's a
You
week
should have heard
after-
how long it took us just to decide to come here.
a week after
Just interrupted the conversation.
taking our toll, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
like
so not a week from
daggers
now.
at you.
He's not.
No, the week
Sorry,
after.
he's
1 week
like-
after
He's
the taking of Altall.
I'm one of them.
Treax here, and this is the brass dragon. Treax here will be your emissary of sorts. He will be the one you contact in order to tell us when you're ready for our dragons. We expect the basking will not be much more and much longer, so do ensure that you give us enough notice to send as many dragons as we can from wherever we may be at the time.
So it's not just a like a flat worm rock thing. It's more about the ritual. And we can't be here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the basking is meant for dragons. However, we do not care. Many of the zealots out there care. We care about progress, money, and power.
sounds like
And you all represent all three of those. So, just don't walk around out there in front of them because we certainly can't protect you if they see you.
Thanks.
understood.
Does that look good to you, Seneca?
I still think it's going to take longer than a week.
Make
No,
it
I
a
don't think
priority.
I don't think he means a week from today. I think they mean a week from the fall of our tall.
Oh, for,
Once we
yes.
get the deck.
it should be, it should be,
It should be a week from when we get the deck, because there's no guarantee that it's in our tall.
Roll persuasion.
That's what it was.
you asked me to speak. This is on you.
What was that voice?
Not draconic.
The way you were rolling those green dice yesterday, why in the world did you just roll an orange one?
Well, fair. 21.
You rolled,
Wait a
like,
minute.
you rolled like 8 crits yesterday.
Yeah.
21.
21, that's not bad.
The first of 20.
That is a... Or bronze dragons.
One score and one.
That is a very large loophole, Seneca. Do you see how it could be a problem if we don't know you found it and suddenly you found it a month later, 2 months later, 3 months later?
May I say that is assuming that you would be able to fall for a ploy of ours. Do you not think you could see straight through any of us?
Here's our compromise. You have 1 week to find the Deck of Many Things, and then upon the fall of our tall, you have 1 week to find the Deck of Many Things. Upon finding it, you have 1 week to bring it to us. 2
Okay.
weeks total.
I can handle that.
I dig it.
Very good. You can all sign at the bottom.
I'm very proud of myself. This is my idea. It was small touches, but it was my idea.
You all sign?
I sign?
I just put an
They
X.
give you
I don't know how to write.
a large
no, you
quill.
don't.
Looks like a
No,
rock
I know
quill.
how to write.
And kind of bottle of ink.
Can I sense like magic on this pen and ink or anything? Is it like a?
No.
He's haunted.
Because I know about that shit and it's not fun. I
No,
signed.
they're not like that. They're just paranoid.
Business thing.
All right. Anyone not sign? Just so I know.
Pigeon.
All right.
No, Pigeon just does a paw print.
Wonderful.
Oh, pigeon does sign. Damn it.
Very well. Then we have an agreement. This contract is binding, and it's recognized. Are you speaking while I'm speaking, boys?
No. I was just talking for him for a second.
Be very careful.
Sorry, sirs.
I'm sorry. Okay, now you're talking.
She rolls up a scroll. She rolls up the scroll and says, "This contract is recognized in every country, on every plane, on every planet."
What's a planet?
He really
Later.
doesn't know.
Later.
We'll
talk
take
about
care of it.
Should the contract be broken, understand that you will become the metallurgy's #1 priority.
Understood.
Very good. It's truly great to meet you. We've heard so many good things. And we're really looking forward to how this all
Fuck the guy.
ends up.
What do you know about Orcus?
Oh, yep. Okay, cool. I was just going to take a step forward into the building.
A lot. What do you want to know? And
Um,
Treyax is like shocked. He's like,
Well, I saw a vision before we and Treyax headed here, and
You want to lead with that?
it was just a little it was just a little disturbing. But we've been kind of dealing with I don't know if dealing's even the word.
Trying to stand against
Trying
him.
to or just even know more about him. And so we were just curious if you guys had any information about him.
the gold dragon. Vision of Orcus.
Yes, and dragons were in that vision. No, I didn't see any metallic dragons in the vision. I only saw black dragons, but it was.
No, you saw one black dragon
It was a
up at the
variety
foreground.
of-
Oh, was it?
Variety.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wrote that down wrong then. Oh yeah, black dragon raising. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're right. I needed to read what I wrote. And it was dragons were a part of this vision and seemed to be Orcus and the people that he is allied with, and I just was
The
very
silver
concerned.
dragon. A spirit vision. The bronze dragon. A premonition.
Yes.
And they like kind of whisper to each other, and they're like, "You can see the future, girl."
Yeah. It's something that I had just recently discovered that I can do. Yes.
You're also of Intaro blood.
Something I just recently discovered too. Yes.
And she has a little smirk. When this is all done, you should come back to see us.
Why?
We can make you a very, very powerful person.
I think I'm okay, but maybe.
I have an Antara living in my head, and sometimes I dream about the future.
Oh.
Sure you do, child.
That's the only response.
Tries to stir the pot.
Who else do you know that's
Can't.
of Antaro blood?
We've known Intaros before.
Not currently, though.
Well, we knew the one that's called Mount for a time, but he is rash. We were no fans of him.
So wait,
why-
basically, wait. Oh, I'm so sorry.
What?
Doing
Why?
that talking thing again.
Why not?
He's a rash individual. We don't prefer mixing with those types.
Why do you say rash? Is there like something that he?
He acted emotionally and impulsively. He did things that even we disagree with. would often sport in violence for his own betterment, emotionally. It's really disgusting mortal traits. We aren't about it.
Yeah. No.
But come back. Right, it's all done.
So the visions don't. That doesn't worry you.
But that doesn't concern
That
you.
Orcus was
Orcus-
turning dead dragons to his side.
The silver one. We are not outfitted, capable, or qualified to interpret visions of the future. If that was a thing that you had seen, we may accept it and thank you for the warning, but we cannot act on it, as we do not know if it was a vision of tomorrow's future or a vision of next year's future.
You're right. I guess I just wanted to warn all of you, because I'm sure that was disturbing for me, but sure.
The
for all of
gold
you-
says, "It's appreciated, girl."
You're welcome.
He's very intense.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
He's doing it.
You ever talk to Gilbert Gottfried as a dragon?
Can I actually insight who the
We
one-
really love the
Can I insight the one that had just
the bang.
the one that just talked before the gold one said we appreciate it? Can I can I
The
insight?
silver one?
Yeah, where he was talking about
Sure.
like we can't act on it, but we okay. Plus 15, so fine. 28.
28? Yeah, you believe him. He's... While... They seem like people who would value knowledge of the future, but also they don't know how the system works. They can't
Well, yeah,
re-
neither
rely on it.
Yeah, neither do I. So
So...
Makes sense.
It's not too out of line to ask. Why was the basking pushed forward so far? I mean, it was supposed to happen not for another 200 something years. Correct?
You ask a lot of questions, the Gold Dragon.
he does that. That's kind of his shtick.
We have already made our deal. We are tired, and we must sleep.
Pray they don't alter it.
And
I just thought maybe you could play into the whole Orcus thing. Seems weird timing, right?
the Bronze Dragon, speaks up. She's obviously the more gentle of them all. She's like, you may go sleep. It is fine. Well, we aren't totally sure how she works. She is a mystery to even us still. We've only ever seen her rise from the water once in our lives, and we were all very young when it happened. However, many of our scholars believe that life is connected to reality, good, evil, and as the good, that good and that evil continues to clash in various ways throughout Olendor and currently in Mystaria, you have ripples, and sometimes those ripples can be strong enough to cause tears or wake up sleeping giants. But
Is she the Drusk?
for the exact reason, you'd have to ask her.
She's the
And good
Is
luck
that
with
possible?
She is another breed.
I don't think she's concerned with us.
We've conversed with gods before.
Have you conversed with ants before?
He has.
There wasn't a lot of conversation with him.
He's literally.
He's like,
They didn't have much to say.
just like offers.
She does not concern herself with us. She allows us to be here. That is.
Okay. Thank you. That's
But Gold does have a point. It is late and we are tired.
Yes, yes.
And you have asked many questions.
So she believes we talk.
We have been very generous to you, but now if you would please climb back onto Treyx's back
Yes.
and leave this island
Sure
until you have a deck of cards with the magical properties of warping reality in your possession.
Yes. Ma'am.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Goodbye. You all.
Like bowing as I like back up towards Trent.
Like, boom, 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 boom. You're like, I've been a silver dragon before.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the like trust building exercise.
You all climb back onto Triax, turning back into spiders.
Yes. As he's like, oh god, oh god, oh thank God.
And
And you all have to stretch out.
he
like,
bows once
I don't
again
even
and he
have the
says,
legs.
Thank you so much for your mercy and your incredible wisdom, my lords and ladies. And he steps out of the tent.
I feel bad
And
that I
flies
think
off
less of Trey.
back to the mainland,
I'm curious
so you
why
can
he
all
needs to layer.
rest and reflect
Just 'cause he's a
on
dragon.
what
He spends
just
more things.
occurred. That's where we'll take our break.
Cool.
I mean, it's a title.
Better just settle
If he's-
down.
We're gonna take a break. Don't go anywhere. Don't go
And then
anywhere.
I'm gonna just ask
Goodbye.
him if he can protect.
working now?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Our engineer and wonderful Bill Jarvis is back. He came back earlier. You saw that, but we were like deep in the shit, so like he couldn't talk. We're gonna get started. Right back to it. As you guys land in the Emin Barony, right on the same hill you landed before, and Triax lets you all off of him. Do you all turn back into people again?
That's up to it's up to this boy.
Where are we, time-wise?
It's night. It's late.
It's getting late night.
The moons are high in the sky, and stars are shining bright.
Yeah, turn him back.
I was say I punched. I'm gonna just punch myself in the face.
You just have a all-out brawl of
Bite your arm for a
spiders.
second.
Oh,
Yeah, I
take
bite
damage.
my own arm.
All right.
Does anyone have a tiny D4 to roll?
So
I hate you so much.
everyone, Triax looks at all of you and he goes,
Give you all the right.
"Well, that went better than expected."
Yeah, I'm about that. Thanks for your help.
Definitely.
We need that ring back.
It's a ring of ears.
Okay,
Yeah.
Earring.
it's earring. Ring of ears is a really disgusting thing, actually.
Oh God!
Oh god, somebody's just wearing a ring of ears.
Let's just.
Giant
But
would probably
hey.
do that. Right?
Yeah. Don't go back on the steel. They will likely they will likely lump me into the offenders.
Yeah. Live together, die together.
No, live
Bad
together.
boys for life.
So, Green Dragon Lair, huh?
You
Yes.
said about why you got 2 layers. Is that your summer home?
I'm building. I plan on starting a family.
Mm.
What?
Nice little essay.
Seneca, we have been over this. You are a lizard, I am a dragon, we cannot mate.
I disagree. Look at half dragons or dragonborn.
And most of them were human. Our DNA is strangely more compatible for some reason.
What about that donkey in that play Shrek?
I prefer.
Weird.
Regardless.
Humans and I get
That's
never thought of like the concept of dragon.
Thank you
There's a talking gingerbread man jokers.
for allowing me the opportunity to go to Wormrock, as you call it.
Thank you.
What do you call it?
Life.
Life.
That was crazy, by the way.
That makes more sense.
That dragon was huge. She like breathed 10 rays across the sky. It was nuts.
Yes. I did not look
Oh, yeah,
for
why-
fear of dying.
Why would looking?
To die would be a great adventure.
You cannot look upon the face of God.
We did.
Well, that is the only adventure.
Then you are destined to die.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't
Let's
everyone
go.
though? Right?
Let's go die, guys.
Aren't we all doomed to die?
Yeah.
I'm down.
No one
I
lives.
am too.
Only
Do it.
mortals.
I'm not planning on getting
Dragons
this
are
whole
mortal.
orcus
Just like the
business
ring.
alive.
In a
so-
way that is vastly
I'm trying to
different
get
from
done
you.
some stupid way trying to stop it.
Yeah.
We're all gonna
This
Before
has
we
been
even actually
fun.
get to the main fight.
Do you have a way to contact me when you're ready to fight?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sending?
I'll ring him.
I thought Darren had
Did you
that.
not have sending? No one
I
has
had
sending?
another one.
Maybe
No,
I'll
I don't
get
know
that
how.
next time.
Remember, Michael had to go to the boy in the village and get a scroll of sending to talk to Titania, and now I have a stone to talk to.
Oh, we didn't have him
How does
copy
that
it down.
arrow sending work again?
You gotta shoot him with it.
He is correct.
Which is significantly more useless than
Oh,
regular
God.
sending.
No, 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 no,
It's
no, no.
basically a like gun that says bang.
Well, no, because so like, say you were in like a standoff and you were like kill him, and you're like, don't worry, this is all part of the plan, and you shoot them with it. I don't know.
Wouldn't you like bullshit?
No, I imagine
Wait,
there's a
so-
suction
So then you
cup
get
on the
shot,
end of
and
it.
they're just like, it's
Wait,
cool.
All right, let's focus.
So you don't have sending?
Wait, can we do this in character?
No.
Okay.
Because then he can't talk. This is a
I'll
good
double check.
conversation.
I don't think so though.
I do not either.
I don't
Can't
think
you just like
bards
get it
can get
tomorrow? Isn't that how
like there
magic
was-
works?
I also cannot.
Not
If it's
for
not
bards.
my
spell
magic.
Not
yeah,
for
not for
bards.
bards. Bards have.
I feel like there was
Just
a
always have
reason
them.
that I didn't take it. Like someone else had something equivalent, but so I didn't need
Probably
it.
because we had the
The raven
and
The rings.
and the rings. Can you
Oh, bards can get it. I'll grab it.
Can you decipher the spell from like the arrow, or does it have to be written?
He says he can get it.
Not till I level up. So
Oh.
it'll be a
Well, if it-
while,
I
but
would-
like
If
eventually.
it's like message, I think it just casts like I would guess it
Message.
when it hits them, it like casts the message.
Yes. So like message is within a certain range. Sending is unlimited range, so you can do it to just a creature you are familiar with wherever they are. But
I trust you will sort it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're all really smart. I don't know. I'm
Thank
just
you.
yell,
Or
I'll
we'll
just
send
yell
a raven.
real. I'll just yell real loud.
Mock it or something, just in case.
so you don't eat it.
Yes.
We also have
We know where you
teleporters.
live. We know
Is
both.
it-
Wait, where are you
Literally
gonna live?
both places. We've been to both of them, so we can teleport there too if we need to, as a last resort.
There you go. Very well.
Best I can do is animal.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
And
Hold
that's
on
like
1 second.
an hour or a day away.
Pizza time.
Yo, that's a lot of pizza.
Never mind. Forget it.
You got we don't
You
have
earned
a
it.
table to like spread it all out on.
Okay.
What'd you do?
So
Nothing. I'll tell you about it later when he's gone.
Okay.
I
Thank
wish
you,
you
Trace.
all. I bid you all farewell.
you as well, Andrea.
So long.
He extends his wings and lifts himself up and skyrockets east or west. Excuse me.
Skyrockets in flight. Boom! Atreus is in flight.
I really hope we don't have to kill him.
Yeah.
I don't think we
So
will.
should
Wait,
What
so
else?
he asked us for 150,000 golds, and he got 2 layers out of this.
and we got a lot of information about Orcus and the backing
Listen,
of the metallurgy.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna shit in his house.
saying.
I'm gonna be the first one to shit in his house.
Please
No,
don't.
that's just
That's
that's too far. That's taking it too far.
I'm trying to piss off no dragons, but goddamn.
okay. So like.
So should what is next?
I
Should we
wanna
just
go-
go do the thing?
I want to go talk to Fairmont.
Well, we have to talk to them to start the battle, so
So I guess
get
we're
this
in
bread.
we're in the end game now, huh?
He's had an exclamation point over
It's
his head for like
the
months.
end of the world as we know
let's
it.
get this fucking bread.
So who all do we have on our side though? We have the dragons.
We already have a list of this.
And we have I know. I just want to go over it.
The only other thing we were gonna do is go to
Dragons.
Adoram and try to sabotage it.
Titania, she has several
Sabotage
people.
Adoram? What for again?
That's where the reinforcements to our tall are gonna come from.
We have the Beast Smashers, Masters.
Yeah, let's do that.
We should do that. We're
All of the people that went north from Oradrum. Tremorwood from Toram. Laura Ilar from Eminram.
we're not far.
Jollik
from
and Kurlik
We're
from
not far from
Foglaram.
Adoram, so we could
The
do that really
Vipers.
quick and then start the thing.
I really want to go talk to my father.
Someone give me one of my laser.
Well, yeah, but if we have to start the battle,
No,
talk
not
to
that
us
one.
by
That's
talking
yours.
to your father.
What do you want? A laser
I'm gonna go
pointer,
talk.
I
I
don't know
will
where
talk to him. We can head there now, but wherever you guys want to go now, but I will be going and talking to my father. I need answers.
I mean, you can get back, right? You teleport or no?
Yeah, I have the scroll for the bonfire, and I can teleport.
You gonna be alright by yourself?
Yeah,
I don't trust your father.
neither do I.
I'm worried he's gonna,
So, more the reason to not go alone.
if he's pissed off about this whole, like, hands thing.
Great, cool, but like, we can go do this Adoram thing, but I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm giving myself a no for next week. Then I won't be here next week. I meant to tell you that at the beginning, but we didn't do announcements.
Oh, we did skip announcements.
We didn't do it.
We don't announce it on camera. Just tell me
Oh.
at some point.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying. We didn't do it, and you were upstairs, and I was talking about it during break. That's all.
Well, we still have 2 hours, so
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. We can go to Edoram. That's literally what I just said. But I'm letting them know I'm going to talk to my father.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Alright.
That's her. Out. Like, she'll be there next week.
Fine.
Let's do it.
Let's head to Edoram. We'll scope it out at least.
Figure out where the reinforcements
Yeah, and if
are
we
at.
can sabotage it, we sabotage it, but let's not make ourselves known.
Were you guys wanting to go to Bagon and all and fucks with,
Xanathar?
Yeah!
No.
Okay.
You want to fight the boy? Before the boy?
Wait, I thought Xanathar was in our call.
Hello, girl.
No, he's in Bagon.
Do we know for sure he's in Bagon?
Isn't that what the book said? We literally have the book.
Check the
It says
book.
that.
Look to the book.
I don't have the book.
It's his 2 locations. He's been jumping between Bagon and Artal.
Oh.
Literally have that written. Huh?
My guess is bad.
Oh, my. Yeah, we can go at around this.
Alright, let's go scope out Edoram since we're closer there.
So we should probably like travel there. We can like take the rings to wherever. We can go back to Nandaram and then we can just travel because we don't want to like.
Oh yeah, we're way up there. That's right. I forgot.
Cause we don't want to like just pop in the middle of Edoram and then we're like, oh hello, we're the Guardians, hail and well met, and then we die.
There's no shop in Edoram.
But
Yeah.
Oh, there's not. Okay.
What?
Just a very pointed thing you said.
Maybe? I don't know why.
Hail and all that.
Oh.
Well, I mean that's what you would say. I guaranteed.
That's what I would say. You're right. You're absolutely right. Made very negative contact.
And so I mean, we could teleport somewhere that we know close by there, but I haven't been anywhere around there besides Nandaram. So.
I agree, I haven't either.
Maybe we should just go to Bagon then. Right? We can go there. Xanathar's there. He might cause us problems in the fight.
You're not wrong.
I would be okay with trying to stop the Beholder. He has plagued us on multiple occasions.
And he's apparently the liaison to the dragons. For
And
whatever
used
the
to be
fuck
friends
he's
with
serving.
Thermont.
So you want to fuck that boy up before we do anything else?
Sure, let's go.
If anything else, he'll have. We know. I mean, if it's Xanathar, he'll have information that could be useful to us. Right?
He may not even be there.
Or he may not be there. But then we can get the pirates on our side.
He's
as well,
like
right?
super powerful now too, though. Just so y'all know. I wrote down the whatevers that we learned about
Fine,
him.
we can try it, but I suppose fighting him now would be better than fighting him alongside Orcus. Fine.
He'll probably try and like make a deal with us about.
Vagon first.
And then we'll just stab him, right? Right?
Let's go to Bagon.
I like stabbing things.
Do we teleport there, or do we have to
Let's let
travel?
Bagons be Bagons.
I can get those quite close with a tree.
Okay. We have the folding ship still, right?
Yep.
We
I
all
know we repaired it, right?
You mean the purple nipper?
That purple
I mean,
nerval.
we can.
Yes,
We've
that's
been to
purple.
Bagon, right? All of us.
Now, before we left Bagon, I did specify that I was setting a pirate, or I said pirate. God damn it. Spiders. I was gonna say Spider Cove, but I was trying to breed spiders and spread them in Bagon via the destruction we created.
Of course you would.
Just wanted to. That was one of the larger. It was a giant cave, so I was like, this would be the perfect place to breed spiders.
Well, I mean, we could just teleport there, right? Like on the shore.
We teleport on the shore close to Bagon, but we shouldn't teleport to Bagon. He'll know we're there.
No, I could get us close.
Okay.
I have known trees on the shore. I could get us there.
I have known them. In the biblical sense.
Twice!
Votar is where I met these guys, right? That's where we all met up, and then we sailed from Votar to Bagon. Correct? Am I remembering correctly? Okay.
Fine.
So do we want to go to
Go fight a death tyrant.
What's
Votar
a
and?
death tyrant?
That's what Beholder is now.
Oh.
Yeah. Yo, do we want
We already know this.
Oh, I forgot.
Yes. Yo, do we want to like teleport to Votar and then sail from Votar and make it faster?
Votar's
Sure.
way farther though.
Why is he a
That's
priority
the
for us?
closest thing that we can get to because we've never been to Edoram, and that is the
He's fought.
under the control of Artal. Is what I'm saying.
And
Nandaram's not on the ocean. I mean, we could
Either we fight him now
teleport
or
to
we fight
Nandaram, but we'd still have to.
Nandaram would still be
I know, but
closer,
Votar is a
He's working
city
with water.
on the shore.
I
Right? When we were there last time, there were docks and stuff and
Yeah,
everything
it's
there.
right there, but that's still
A minute ago.
way farther than where
It's
Nanda,
been a
right?
while.
It doesn't matter. Let's just go there.
Well, since no one's giving me a leads for yeah. Votar would be a 1, 2, 3, 4 day sail. And then from up here, I don't know, anywhere you were. Where else were you thinking?
The closest we could get to the shore, I guess.
We've been like right there, haven't we?
We've been all over that area.
It'd probably be under seen casually. You'd be,
We could do a tree here though.
I've been near Ettenram, right?
No, you haven't never been over here.
I've never been there.
How did we get
You've
to
seen
Bayonne
it,
last
Cat.
time?
You've seen it
took the-
once.
We took the Misty Bay. I had transferred via tree when we came back from Vegas.
You've never been to the Misty Bay.
You guys landed on that
We went
shoreline
from Votar.
to the east of Otar when Griffin was dehydrated.
I was more thinking where we hit on the way back from Bagon when we were there.
I thought we did sail into Artal through the Misty Bay, though.
That's what I thought.
You didn't. I'm 100% certain of it. Because you can't navigate it.
Because it's
Well,
misty.
regardless, when we came back from Bagon was around the time when I first had transport via tree. So anywhere we touched on shore.
Alright.
Didn't we go into the swamp too? Oh, there's no trees. We already decided that by the swamp.
Very familiar. This is for you teleporters.
Yeah.
Very familiar. I'll let you get Edoram for viewed once.
We don't need to be able to mirrors for Edoram.
Edoram doesn't go to the mirrors.
Obviously,
We
Nandaram
don't
is very
wanna go
familiar.
in there. It's under a different.
Just near the swamp at some point, I'd say seen casually.
Let's just go to Votar. We'll teleport there. We'll get on a. Votar's literally on the ocean, and we'll just jump in the boat and go. Is everybody fine with that?
Where are we going?
Whatever gets us to kill stuff quicker.
Votar? And nobody's in Votar.
Where are you going?
Odor.
What about trees, though?
I always vote for sailing. That's my vote.
Yeah, I figured trees would be good. It's nice and close to the shore.
Why don't we just teleport on the island?
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna know we're coming. Like, let's catch him off guard and just be there. Because if we go anywhere else, he has eyes and ears everywhere. If we just show up, he has no fucking clue. And then we're just there.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, fine.
Right?
I don't know if they know where that we are.
The death.
We've been
So,
turning the
Okay, yeah, but we did that once before. Is he turned into like
We're
a
gonna super kill him. We're gonna super kill him.
did Beholder Xanathar tell the dragons about the death? Or did Death Tyrant
They
say
said
it?
an old friend of the council, so
We don't know.
they may not know.
Can I make a check about death tyrants and what I
I
know
was
about
gonna say.
I think I have it written down
Nature check.
somewhere.
Somebody make
Nature?
that check.
Or
I'm almost positive I have this
You
one.
can also commune with, well,
27.
spiders in the island.
Which
Arcana.
one?
Arcana.
That's what you know
Arcana?
about
And help you with teleport.
Just gonna take it by surprise.
A Death Tyrant! Undead. Evil. They're immune to being damaged by poison. They're immune to being charmed, exhausted, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, or prone. Instead of an anti-magic field, he evolves a negative energy cone. So, whichever way he's facing, the cone is active, and any creature in that area can't regain hit points. Anyone who dies there becomes a zombie under his control.
God damn.
You know, you got your eye rays. I think they're all pretty much the same, just stronger. Death Tyrants are just beholders, but skulls.
Oh, I literally wrote it all down right here. Tyrant of Death.
Okay.
So what is he weak to?
Probably
Any
nothing.
weaknesses?
Nope.
He is mad
He's
revengeous.
undead, so
He's undead.
he doesn't do well against clerics or
So
paladins.
he doesn't do well against clerics and paladins, which we're abundant of.
Yeah, one.
One for one level cleric.
I have a couple of paladin spells, but
We're not a religious bunch, are we?
We were.
hell no.
But our priest
So-
was kind of messed up.
You lost God.
Why don't we make a pit stop at a general store and buy some holy water?
General store.
I don't think that's how holy water works either.
It is. The splash damage.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know, whatever you guys want to do.
I
Okay.
just think it's so
Votar is
like
fine.
interesting that we've met all the gods.
Should
And
we
so like
sleep? It's nighttime, right? We should sleep and then do it.
each
Yeah,
of us would
let's
be
do that.
more or less
So that,
religious
like,
based on
I
that.
can do some things.
I don't have a concept of gods.
Well, we haven't used any spells, so we could also teleport now, be in
I just
Votar,
thought
rest
they were
there, so we're
Because
full
we
up on
killed
spells, sail over.
Well,
Oh,
my thought
foresight
is we
and
guided someone
that
else
stuff.
to
I
do
did.
it.
Give
Right, so if a guy
Give me
dies,
one
it's just a
moment.
person.
Okay.
People
Ben?
die, gods die. Boom.
Yeah, it was
Could
basically
Grieger
the path
pray
of-
to Loth
Yeah.
and try to create a connection
So it's
to
not like
the
they're
spiders
immortal,
on
they're
the
just
island
immortal.
and help with the teleport? Even if it's only like a certain percentage uppage?
Well, what would Bagon be for teleport?
I've been there, right?
Yeah.
On Bagon,
Mark's been there, so he
like
would see
in the
it
cave.
They're not Dragon Ball Z immortal, they're just things.
Very familiar. Yeah, it falls into very familiar.
So we could just go there. It's
We
more
could
about
add-
if we want to do that or not.
I could try to create a connection to the spider den I created. That would bolster teleports there.
Are we still trying to figure out how to get there?
Sounded about sailing. Always want sailing.
Sailing? You want to go sail?
Didn't
Is that where it runs at?
I thought you were gonna teleport there and get him by surprise.
Well,
I
you
just
know,
like
this
boats.
I don't care. I really don't care either.
Let's teleport there.
Let's teleport there.
The last time we teleported into somewhere, it worked so well.
When
What
was
was
that?
last?
Oh, you know, when everybody died?
Oh, yeah.
Teleport in the middle of a meeting of 3 temple
When did everyone die?
Oh yeah.
I
No, let's not do that.
I wasn't
So
there.
we should probably sail.
Alright.
Okay.
Because rest assured, if we
we
teleport
wanna
there,
teleport to
we're gonna teleport
Votar
up,
and then
first
sail?
thing we're gonna hear is, hello.
Hello, not Aaron.
Okay.
We're going to Votar and sail, yeah?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Okay,
I
we do
literally
that.
have teleport ready.
Drop it.
Do it.
You guys teleport now?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm an adult.
Go back to teleport.
Just
No,
been-
I thought we were told. What?
We're teleporting to
We're
Votar
teleporting
and
now.
sailing.
Let's just go.
Oh, Votar, okay.
Who's casting it?
I mean, I think we both have to if we want to get Mr. Bones and
One is your griffin
Pigeon.
out.
Boy and Pigeon.
Yeah, I have him out.
1,
but I
2,
mean,
3, 4,
it's a
5,
ten-minute
6,
If two people are
7,
casting
8,
anyway.
9, 10. Yeah, we would have to do it. Two
Alright.
of us cast.
Alright, so you both together begin casting the purple energy swinging around Leah, mixing with the bones of Tass as they kind of come together. And you all are rushed up in the bones
It's our
and
entire-
the purple
I was
lit
thinking
bones.
That's such a cool word image. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. That was so cool.
Our album
Until
drops
you
in February.
appear where in Votar?
I would figure it as close as we can get to the
So the dock?
dock. Yeah, sure.
Alright. So the bones shatter as you all land in Votar and they just go right into your bag. You all are now standing on the docks in
Cool.
pitch darkness in Votar.
Alright, let's get on his boat. It's gonna take a couple days so we can.
Oshkosh.
Gosh.
We do have a full boat, though.
Huh?
We now have a full boat and not a full undead crew like last time. We don't have a crew to sail it
I
while
think
we.
the folding boat was the smaller one.
Yeah. Don't we go over this every time? The elves just take over, right?
Yeah, we could do ships.
Yeah, because they can just do 4 hours.
We do 4-hour meditations.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
We
Boom!
do that.
Yeah, we'll
Get
do
on that motherfucking boat! Get onto that boat! Oh, sorry, David.
Forgotten about
I
it.
I know.
just keep picking in the
He's
face.
just laying down,
it.
chilling.
Good job.
Well, his face is on my foot.
Yeah,
So
he's never getting
He does have a stupid.
he just laid his face back on my
just
foot.
kidding, he forgives you.
He forgave you the moment. He actually thanked you for kicking him.
He forgave you before you man have another. He said, "Please kick you."
So you guys just get on the boat?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna, since it's the same day, I'm gonna cast Foresight on. Since Urzo's not here, Mel.
No, I'm casting Foresight on you.
Okay.
You have advantage on everything, and you can see 6
I have advantage on everything.
Yep. Just reminding you.
Yeah, but he's 6 seconds in the future.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So he was saying it as you were
Yeah, but
saying
he sees 6 seconds in the future. So he's saying it as you see it because he saw it.
You don't see 6 seconds.
No, you don't see 6 seconds.
No, you don't see 6 seconds in the future. This echo is ridiculous.
I feel like we're not tired though, because we've just been spiders for days and days and days.
Not tired for now, but as you all get on the boat and begin sailing across the sea once again, this time in the darkness, only lit by the moon in front of you. After a while, you do start to become tired, and by the time morning comes, you've all been awake for 24 hours.
Wait, do we not sleep on the boat?
You didn't tell me you slept on the boat.
We're doing shit.
Sorry, I assumed it was. Yeah, I sleep on the boat.
Are you gonna sleep?
Yeah,
Okay.
why not sleep on the boat?
All right.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
I assumed you guys were just powering through. My bad. Gotta tell me.
Mr. Bones is a night owl, so he'll take a shift.
All right.
And the elves can split.
Well, his specialized class is night owl.
Oh.
He's Mr. T and he's a night elf mohawk.
Oh, out of character, we were talking about the pantheon and like gods and stuff earlier. I always envision this as like the pantheon as like in a Greek lens, where it's like we know they're there and they all fuck up all the time. And they screw up and they do yada yada yada. That's how I envision it. Is that like no, they're just a necessary evil to life.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they're just there.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Like there's nothing to believe in. They're just the
And it always
dumbasses
fucks
that
up
run
our
it.
lives. Yeah. It always fuck up our lives.
All right. Along the way, I need 4 d12s.
Trump of God.
Ooh, I'll do it.
Got a heavy one.
Seth,
6.
who was the next person to roll?
Tyler, I think.
I have 4. No, it was me, Seth. I have 4.
Mark and then Matt. Yeah.
That was Matt and Mark.
Okay.
Matt, what'd you get? 3. Okay, Mark.
11.
I think
Okay.
Matt got before me. Maybe it was Seth Mark.
You guys sail across the ocean for days, taking this time to rest
4 days.
and prepare and
I'll
relax
just give you Foresight for 4 days.
in a way that you haven't done in a very long time. I feel like it's been, you have your downtime, of course, but the days of just traveling and sitting on a boat are far behind you until now.
Occasionally, like
How many days?
4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
Pippin.
So does Urza get 4 days worth of armor crafting? Because he's gonna.
He's not here to tell me he's crafting.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, Colin. Suck.
But I suppose he
Making
can.
that paper, babe.
I did
You are
I take occasional
but fair.
I take occasional dips.
Dude, read the book in 4 days. Read the book.
Oh yeah, that's totally what I want to do.
Oh, Mark says he's reading the book. I said it loud enough for Ben to hear because he didn't hear you.
The
Mark, you're reading your book.
The Antara book.
I want to do the entire.
I'll go up to
All right, so you can read about 16 hours a day,
I gave you that book on
off and
leadership.
on, of course. You still got to help with like
Yeah, I
steering,
read that.
like taking care of the
I
ship.
don't know if you
But
ever read it.
say like 16 hours a day, 16, 32.
Yeah, I read it.
Oh,
What about
40,
it? Can we write a
3
report
days.
on it?
So by the end of the
I
third
just-
day,
what's-
you've read it all,
Curious?
reading about the intricacies of the meditation process, about
You can read the book on leadership.
learning about seeing into the future, the cautionary tale of, things you see in the future, can be in any future, can be at any point in time. So,
Who's the charisma booster?
but by the end of it, you feel like you've
I'm pretty
gained a rather pretty good concept of how this is all supposed to work.
Oh no, I was gonna give it to somebody. Sorry, I didn't want to read it because I didn't want to leave.
I was gonna say, yeah, I gave it to you because I thought.
And on the beginning of day 4, you can meditate if you'd like on it.
I read the book on leadership. A charisma boost.
So by the end of the third day, you get that.
Thanks. I occasionally swim in my manta gray cloak too.
Oh yeah, I have mariner's armor, and I always forget that.
So I'm just occasionally like
alongside the boat.
I don't do that. I just.
That's not a dolphin.
During,
That was Noah.
What are you doing?
I wonder if we could.
during the day, I ride my
Bounce
magic
visions.
carpet, and at night, I fly as a bat.
Bounce them.
Like,
Like,
she has one.
you
You
can-
follow up on it.
You can focus a vision once you do it one time.
How long? Who has folding boat? How big is it? Card?
I don't
He's
know.
got that
Card.
Oh, he's drawing it.
Oh, card? No.
I don't know.
That means we're fighting things. For sure. Just know that I just keep casting force out of you every
Pull it
day.
up.
Why does no one have the card?
I don't have it.
Was I didn't think
you
there
have
was
the
a card.
I don't have the folding book. Colin might have it.
You would.
Let's just blame everything on Colin.
I think Colin
Just
has it.
kidding. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just.
I can check the deck to make sure we didn't like ever take it.
I mean, it's over there.
Can you grab it?
I do not.
There we go. Folding boat.
Matt's got it.
Oh, okay.
How big, Matt?
24 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 6 feet deep.
Do I just like?
God damn it! Yeah, you beat me to it. Was reading through the article. Like, no, that's the size of when it's compact. Nope, that's the first size, and then you started reading the other one. I'm like, damn it.
This is the deck of many things.
Hey, don't be on the floor again, okay?
Actually, I'm upset they didn't call this the deck of many things. Oh, right though.
Issue. They probably already.
Well,
made
because
one.
there are there's a deck.
Is there really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we should get that.
Because you can
Well,
get you can get the different like.
Isn't that kind of?
Yeah.
Can we just skip the whole quest?
Oh,
and
we're
buy it?
trying.
No, I mean forward.
I just sit there and I'm like,
Did you guys say you wanted to go to a tall for that? Because Amazon says it'll ship it
you guys
in
want to squeeze
one
yourselves onto that
day.
little ship?
I thought
Free.
I thought
Next
I
day
could
shipping?
Yeah, I got
That
a
is
Prime
the biggest
membership.
Oh.
You want my password?
But it's 6 feet deep, so
They
we could
already
be
have, like,
below
a deal
deck.
with
Oh yeah. So there's
Yeah.
room.
That's the
Yeah.
full size one?
I didn't. I thought we made it bigger, but we definitely. I don't know.
It's fine. Well, it's 2 decks. So
24
it's-
feet long.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I feel like when we fought that dragon turtle, it was like a lot bigger.
You
Yeah.
weren't on the purple nurple then.
No.
Yes, we were because it got
It got
damaged.
damaged, and
He
we
took
had
a
to get
bite
it
out of it,
repaired.
and we had to get it magically repaired.
Oh, well then I screwed up when I drew it.
That's
I
just
can't
fine.
give you everything.
What's the basis of the
It's 2
crow's nest?
decks. There's plenty of room.
Can you grab my? It feeds 15 medium creatures comfortably.
Here,
Well,
let's
what about large creatures? Because we have 2 of those.
let's do this.
Get into the pool.
Below deck.
Can he be on the mast?
No, they can beat like.
Does he fit to like just chill for a bit?
It sways, but he could definitely be on it.
I mean, he is a spirit, so I guess he doesn't need
You
rest,
mad, my
right?
boy?
That's a you question. I have no idea.
Yeah. I missed it.
Oh, thank you.
How long does he last?
Forever. It's instantaneous. Until he dies or I dispel him.
Okay.
Mike,
So
where do you wanna
you said
Right,
he's
they cover it in the book.
He
so
sits
it's
up on the
a little bit
mast.
bigger than
Where do you want to be?
Well, I have a question for you.
What?
He's a
Uh,
spirit.
front left of the boat.
Does he need rest? Like, can he just fly infinitely, or like, does he? Need...
Yeah, no, I'd say he could.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So okay, then he just like flies alongside the boat. Yeah.
How? Where is he flying always?
Just I don't know, behind us maybe, like
How high
up,
up?
just higher.
Doesn't he have a
and
thing
just-
for that?
How high up?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, can I get the raised platform?
I'll say
too?
like 60
I'm on
feet
the
up.
crow's nest.
So you're on the crow's nest.
And the griffin is 60 feet above the
Do you want to
deck.
be below deck
So-
with pigeon?
I guess.
Actually,
I mean, I can be below deck. It
you
doesn't matter to
crow's
me.
nest me.
We're attempting to read all of those cleric
have
books
this
that
though.
we got.
I don't know how that'll work.
There you go.
If you offset it so that it's not on the boat.
Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shukran.
Sort it out for me.
Oh,
And then that way, if needed, I can just
Hot dog, Frenchie
jump on
fries,
pigeons.
How high is your boy up?
Yeah,
60
just
feet
lay
above
up.
deck.
There's no room on deck.
60 feet above
Yeah,
deck.
'cause he
I'm
has-
just
she's
assuming
up
flat
above.
as deck, so that's fine.
So he has an
So
80
she's
foot
not
fly,
actually
so he can get to us
on
quick
boat.
if he needs to.
reflecting off, but it looks like it's lighting forward, so.
It's since it's in the middle.
This is how we read the declaration.
Oh man, you got a bunch of these. I didn't know. That is
Oh
cool.
my god, can we watch National Treasure?
I love
It's
that
way
movie,
worse
though.
than I remembered it being.
No, it's really
so
fucking
bad.
good. It's really, really good.
It's a good movie.
I remember thinking it was like,
Or
I
maybe
remember being
Brady.
pretty good.
Is this,
and then we
is this
watched
our
it.
enemy?
So I feel like I'm missing something.
Choo choo,
If
motherfucker.
you read the like 3-minute version where it's only Nick Cage saying he's gonna steal the
Oh, is he shit?
Oh wait, are you actually on this? What is that?
I mean,
Totally know that.
Oh. Where do you want to be? Up above on the
And
other
that's
one?
gonna have to be
Yeah,
the
I
extent
do.
of it.
okay.
So,
Put it. Oh, he's like following behind.
Whoa.
nope, you're gonna have to take it from the bottom.
Hello.
So you didn't even see Bill. Fuck it up.
Oh, so there is room on deck?
Plenty.
No, this
You
is.
can go underneath the mast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go,
like Griffin
put,
up
put us
top.
up on deck.
Oh, that's so precarious.
Yeah, this
Right
is
here?
below deck. This is the crow's
I
nest.
guess if I can
main
fit.
deck.
Oh wait, Taz isn't on there yet, or your
I
bone
realize now I need more of these without a
Now
doubt.
I need to get.
Oh, see, this is where we run into problems.
Do you want to be
Can
below
you
deck
marker
with
on
your
this?
bone golem?
No.
Oh no.
They recommend
yeah,
you do not.
I'll be reading.
They said
for
if you
most
do,
of
you
this,
better
so.
take some
Yeah.
alcohol to it really fast.
Ah, got it.
He just is below deck. He just
Although I
is
bet if
laying
you
down.
use dry
He's
erase,
rowing
it
wherever
probably
that
come
is.
off pretty easy.
Probably
That'd
below
be
deck.
below deck.
Yeah.
Maybe I might experiment with it later. But also, you don't really need to because they're clear. So.
Oh, so the,
Where do you
the
wanna
one
be?
on the
You have
one
a
on,
You would probably be
You have a
below deck
lens
too,
on.
right? Spider
I'll be
voice.
in ring height. Okay.
I heard you click and I was like, you gotta.
Not on the mast, but in the ring.
Oh, no, we only sailed back around the river, didn't we? So we left him in.
Who'd you leave?
Trap.
Yes, you did.
Oh, he's somewhere in Evan.
I think he's in Nondaram.
No, because we sailed down the river after the dragon broke the boat.
Well, that's
so he's
Torah.
dragon turtle. So Torah.
He's in the mirror.
Or near Torah.
Isn't he in the
He
mirror?
might be in the hub.
Oh, that's right. We took him through a couple teleporters. I have no fucking
Toram. I
clue.
think he's in Toram.
Okay. I forgot he came with
We'll
us.
say for the sake of it,
We
he
left him
stayed
hanging
at
out with
Nondaram.
Clarence.
This is why I got a summonable ride.
I haven't found that button.
Alright, is everyone
I
set?
didn't buy that DLC.
And this is why I gave my ride levels.
Bards come with all DLC.
Is everyone set? Going once. Going twice.
Yeah, that's all set.
Because Bones can't fit up deck, right?
Oh no.
Not in our current.
But he's reading and Bones is rowing, so it makes sense that they're downstairs.
Does anyone need anything like fixed on their clothing or anything like that? Is everyone's like clothes patched up and like?
I think so. I have men's, so
I'm naked.
pretty much know
Do you
like
want
that.
those?
No. My AC is
Because I can make them.
My AC is
I have
dependent
these.
on
I have
being
this,
naked.
and I open up my sewing kit and I cast Tiny Servants, and they all like. They just like our sewing.
My AC is dependent on me being naked.
Can I have another scarf?
Well, you
Yeah,
can wear
I
clothes.
have my Tiny Servants from my sewing kit. Start sewing a scarf for Leah.
Sure.
It's gonna. I want it to be real good though.
Yeah, they take their time with it, and over the course of a few days' travel, they come out with some really nice, really
I tied
sexy,
around.
beautiful.
So,
Everyone. Hey,
Yeah, I'm listening.
Tyler.
Big L. Golden L.
yeah.
Into it.
All right,
We're role playing.
It's
That's
great.
fine.
I love it.
but on the fourth day of travel, you wake up. The autumn sun is coming up over the horizon. It's chilly out on the sea now. At this point, it's chillier than it was the last time you guys were on the sea, and you see coming from the horizon. Bagon is close by. You're about, you'll be there by the end of the day today. But coming from Bagon, there seems to be like these creatures swooping down into the water and like coming up. And you see them again swooping down and coming up. And suddenly one of them seems to like kind of swoop down and come up, and it just kind of hovers as it looks directly at you guys as you're sailing. Seneca, you notice this as you're up in the...
Guy?
What?
Problem.
Why?
And you hear from the distance as it begins flying towards you.
Bird.
There goes our surprise attack.
It's the mic bird.
How far away is it?
They're about a quarter mile off.
As soon as they make it within, I think it's 400 feet, I'm gonna start shooting.
Creatures.
You make my life very
They are.
difficult when you say things like that. I want you to know.
I know.
Yeah, longbow's range. is
Like, so
ridiculous.
difficult, I'm tempted to tell you no.
I mean,
Like, okay, I mean, like,
What do you want me to do? Not shoot it? Is it coming at us?
yes, it's coming at you, but okay, it's fine. Like, we will enter initiative, and you'll all sit there. All right, we got it. We'll figure it out. I gotta figure it out. But
I could just roll that many attacks. For
yeah,
however
we'll
many.
figure that out.
Yeah,
It doesn't need to be difficult.
As it's flying towards you guys, you see as it gets closer, as it gets kind of, the sun starts to get a little bit higher above it. You see 3 of them,
Oh.
3 blue and red feathered birds, flying towards you all. Sharp talons below you, below their on their legs. Rocks.
Oh.
What is it?
Rock. Oh, damn it. No.
What?
Nope, not falling for it. It's a bird. It's a really big bird.
I like to believe that if I heard them
plane.
yelling there was something, I would go up.
What kind
deck.
of bird?
The dangerous kind.
Yes, you hear them yelling.
Okay, can I move up above deck then to go see
Sure.
what it is?
Of course.
Because I'm literally by
I have
where
my
I
griffin.
think a door would be. So.
Come down
I wanted to come and I'm gonna.
Oh,
jump
this
on
is
it.
on
and
Pigeon,
then go back
isn't
up
it?
to where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have any better vantage point up here of seeing them?
You can see them well, but I mean, it's not going to be like advantage.
Try to make
Can
a
Mr. Bones
Not until
say-
they get
or
here.
anything to like figure out
I guess I
what
never
they are,
asked.
surmise what they are.
Yeah.
Can you make him swim?
I think
What would it
bones are buoyant.
A nature
so
check.
Buoyant bones.
Ugh.
13.
It's our second single.
13 nature check on the rocks. They're big ass fucking birds.
Oh, it's a pretty bird.
They're hunters.
Oh, no, that is-
It hurts when they hit you with their beaks and talons. That's
Hey,
about all I can give you.
Don't
At that.
get hit by the beaks and
It's so
talons.
patriotic.
I know. I
Wait,
wouldn't have guessed.
Oh, your griffin could fight him.
I
That
would-
would be dope.
By what speech
Oh, my
and
griffin will get
talents?
wrecked by
I'm
this
assuming with that,
By
all
what
of the
speech
prep
and
is
talents?
done.
I would like to
There
turn
are
into a
birds, I
spider
don't know
and
what
prep
kind,
shooting a
'cause
web once they get within
Fucking
60 feet.
Seneca won't
Okay.
tell me.
Oh, the rocks.
It's a rock! A rock!
It's not just a boat.
So, within 400 feet, you fire at the lead bird.
Did you hear you?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
And then fire at the lead bird.
This is. I think I have advantage on this thing. Oh no, okay, that's not this. 29.
Hits.
Get it.
$14 damage.
Are you not already?
14 damage to the lead bird as you fire your bolt at it. It flies through the air and hits it right in the chest. It's just, as it continues flying, the others picking up speed. It's
I'm
now
gonna use my bonus attack to attack the second one.
bonus attack to what?
Attack the second one.
Okay, you can do that now.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
24.
24 will hit. You gotta wait 1 second.
15.
Yeah.
15 damage, okay. As the other one hit in the chest, still keeps coming, doesn't seem to slow it down at all. What's up, Tess?
I know he was going to do a bunch of attacks while it was coming within range, but once I hear the ruckus, I wanted to move up on top deck.
Okay.
Mr. Bones can stay down there.
Where are you moving?
You should put me in the open spot. Maybe.
Die from Griffin right there.
You want there, or you want behind? Ooh, behind her.
Right there is. Yeah, right there is fine.
Did you need those?
What are you doing, buddy?
I was hoping to attack it when it got within 150 feet.
150 feet. Got it.
Yeah. He's at 400, right? So we still have
yes.
a couple more to go, probably.
So, it travels another 240 feet and then within the next round. And I need to
Shit.
count where we're at.
What's their fucking fly? 120.
Big rock.
one
What's that?
120 is
Two,
like
right?
a
Oh,
large
rock
bird.
would fly.
90, so 310. All right.
Wow. So double
I would
So
assume
what
it's
did you want
around
to do
100,
now?
120.
You want to attack
I'll
with it?
shoot him.
That's crazy.
Rock 1, rock 2.
All right, go
Can
for
I
it.
throw rocks at the rock?
Rock 1, I got a 27.
Hits.
Rock 2, got a 18.
That's a hit.
Dice from the contradiction.
14 damage and 13 damage.
14 damage and 13 damage. As you fire 2 more times, you quickly reload. They still keep gumming, not even slowing down at all, speeding up even faster.
Can I come down by the boat
Hey,
more?
Matt, what you doing?
Sure.
I didn't want to mess with this too much. I don't know what is
20,
this?
20, and 15
20,
from the
20.
bottom to the top.
So can I do?
28, 35?
This would be what? 25?
That would be 35.
35?
That's not
Then
that
I'll
bad.
do. That's okay.
And the griffin dies.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Remove that
Hold
peg.
up.
Just remove the
Oh,
peg.
there's a peg.
Wait.
Sorry. We're learning.
They're
We're
only
learning.
traveling at, like,
We're learning.
27
All
miles
is
an hour.
well.
They're
Did
less
you just
than
break your
30
feet
miles
off?
Oh my god, you did. Oh, Tyler.
Well, there is.
Oh no!
It's a hell of a learning curve. Okay?
Oh, you broke your piece?
That does suck. Yeah.
So we're now 20 feet
Animate
high.
objects
And then I
on
want to
the
come
sheet.
in a bit. Can I come in a bit more?
He's
This
he's
is
not very
annoying,
good
I
at
know.
the invisible
Move.
spell.
Pitch it up a little bit.
His shoes are.
Where'd you get your piece from? Is it Dwarven Forge?
It's here.
Or
right
not,
now.
Hero Forge, whatever.
Yeah.
I moved you up. I hope you're okay with
And I want to cast Crusader's Mantle on myself. Let's see. It's a 30-foot radius, so I'm 30 feet above. So everyone on main deck would hit me, right? Well, at least.
You're 20 feet above. You
20
get, yeah, you get everyone on
So yeah, everyone will hit me.
and everyone on the below deck too.
So I swoop down with this like holy aura as I like charge down with my sword radiating from me, and you all have an extra D4 of damage with any weapon attack.
Nice.
And that's just that. I'm gonna keep that up for a bit.
Okay.
I got this forever ago, and I haven't used it. So
I
like,
thought you used it one time before.
did I?
That was Papa Mason. I think used all those auras.
Whatever happened?
What a good character.
All right. With that, now that they were 400 feet out, and then they were 240 feet out, which put them at 160 feet out. What was your condition test?
150 feet.
Huh?
150 feet.
150 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so they begin moving, and you'll get to do it as you'll get to do it right away because you readied it. So go ahead and do it at 150 feet. What are you casting?
Chain lightning.
Ooh.
Get it.
I know we don't do this, but me house watching. Love you guys.
Oh.
Anyhow.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Mark, it's your turn. You can't be doing that when it's your turn.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, 3 dex saves or.
So I like lift my my wand to the sky and I just start doing this, and I feel like a storm in the X-Men movies or whatever. Like
Sure.
clouds start forming and like cracks down, and I just like redirect it like right at them.
Love it.
Do you know what happens to a
They all make
yes.
dex saves,
Yeah,
right?
they all make dex saves.
All right, number 1 gets a crit fail.
Nice.
Number 2 gets a 20.
Nope.
Number 3 gets a 20.
Nope.
No?
3
Full
fails.
damage on all.
Nice.
Damn.
For high level, baby.
I love the operatic version.
It's always.
45 damage.
45 damage each.
Yeah, they're within 30 feet of each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Three other targets. Were you saying that because it's 3 other targets, I can loop it back to one of them again?
Yes, we discussed that before.
Yes.
Cool. So one of them gets hit for double.
Which one?
The lead one is well.
Believe him. Just say leave.
Yeah, sure.
You done?
Yeah.
He makes another dex save after that. Okay, he fails.
Cool. Badass.
So another 45 damage?
Yeah.
All right, the lightning hits them all, flying feathers, as you can see, as they continue flying towards you, not even slowed down from that. Still going, not even bloodied. Okay, so they had flown. They were 400 feet out, and then they flew 240 feet.
Which means they would go with
60 feet out. Huh?
I was gonna say, which means the next move. Sorry.
Which means they continue flying. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Actually, technically, yeah. 5, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 90 feet. That means
Did
they
this
have
used to
travel
be
10
purple?
feet. Is that point? So
Used to be
they will get
Typo,
here
sorry.
and then some. 240 feet. Math.
Right?
160 feet. Okay, they have to use their full movements to get on the board. And we'll just say they end here.
And once they.
Sorry, one of them has a dragon on it.
What?
Wait, the dragons?
No, they're
no,
rocks.
the picture. I was like,
Oh,
fuck.
sorry.
What?
Yes, they're right. They're being ridden.
Right
They're being ridden by dragons right now.
He's just like a
Oh,
huge
can
one.
we do stuff now, or can we?
Not
They
within-
would be within your range. Where are you at? I'll stop them right at your range.
At Spider, 60 feet from center mast. I was gonna say I'm.
Center
All
mast? In this.
Well, I mean like the
Center
rigging.
He's on top of the mast, so it's the center part.
Oh yeah.
It was it was drawn.
I was
the
on the
center,
rigging.
So
Okay, I get you. We'll just put him here.
I was in the rigging in the middle, so I wasn't actually on
he's
a
on like
crow's nest.
he made a web in the ropes
just say it like
of
that.
the
You made
sail.
For the sake of
mast
ease.
mast hammock.
That's
Okay.
essentially what I was picturing. Was like on the ropes between there.
So
I
you
just
do
created like a little
Web.
nest.
One in the center, and then
dope.
just 2
Cool.
or 3 on the sides.
Now our ship has 3 layers.
And then one more.
Yeah, dude.
All right. With that, we can. Oh wait, let's do like. Grieger, I said I was gonna move them up, didn't I?
Yes.
Damn it.
Which would be like.
Move them up there. All right. Now that they are within 60 feet, you're gonna cast web. You said.
I am going to shoot web at the lead one. That's 22.
22 hits.
Drownable?
He is now restrained by web.
Can't sleep on one of them.
Holy shit.
Okay, he hits the water.
So, and on his turn he can do a strength check, but I essentially just pictured him just crashing.
Yeah, they were. He doesn't fall hard because they were like all going along the water basically, but he.
Getting that lift.
I'm really upset
You
Still
see
being
Webb
drowned.
kind of wrap his wings around as he hits the water. Just.
He wriggled his ass.
Everyone else, roll for initiative.
Where are my other d20s?
William, what'd you get?
24.
Yeah, I got
Fuck me.
Leah,
20.
I rolled high.
It's like the highest initiative I've ever had.
Grieger,
29.
Holy shit!
I rolled a 20 and I have a 9 because of
We have
alert.
another one.
Tass, 6.
Oh.
all back of the bus and shit.
Luckily he's a
Griffin?
little short.
I got to do a badass thing though, so I'm okay.
Hell yeah, you did.
Guys, quiet while I'm doing this. Gur,
20,
Pigeon.
13.
I love this game so much. You love this game.
Seneca
22.
and Mel.
26 day. Keep this in my car. I just snapped out from all that work.
All right, Grieger is up, Melendor on deck, and Williams in the hole.
All right. Well, I rolled and I actually got a recharge on the web, so I will shoot with a 20.
Are you within range for the other ones?
Oh, you're right. I technically am not.
Okay,
So I will ready another web shot.
you got it. Melendor is up, William on deck, Seneca in the hole. Melendor.
Let's say number 3.
I would like
You just say whenever one of them's in range.
Yeah, whichever the first one that comes in range.
Okay.
Oh,
What's up,
just mark-
Melendor?
Just mark on 1.
Hunter's mark on number 1. There you go.
Okay, 2 attacks. Okay.
You have advantage.
Oh,
I
Because
thought
of
one
me.
fell into the sea.
okay, so that one.
One
would be
did.
25.
Yeah, he has advantage with foresight anyway.
22. 25 and 22.
25 and 22 are hit and hit.
Okay, perfect.
All ranged attacks underwater have disadvantage, just FYI.
He hasn't underwater yet, though. I'm saying he's right on the surface at this point.
Doesn't he fall 500 feet in 6 seconds?
34 damage.
Water's different, buddy.
I did it because of
34 damage.
I figured he would.
And their dive ended right as we rolled initiative.
All right,
so
you
it was less than
draw
6
an arrow,
since he's
fire it,
hit
draw
the
another
water
one,
really
fire it. Right as these at this
Add a
wrapped up.
D4 to each one. Sorry, I just realized those were attacks.
You hear that?
You can add
They're
a
going
D4
fast
to each
enough. We'll
attack.
say they skip it.
Really? My mantle. I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you want me to add it? Gotcha.
3 more.
All I can think about is going back
6
and
more.
building my
It was only 2 attacks.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So 6 more damage.
Two arrows, glowing with radiant energy, powered by William above you. As it begins to sink in the water. William is up. Seneca on deck. Leah in the hole. William.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast. You were aiming level 3, so number 2.
You within range?
120 feet.
Yeah, you're fine.
So the first one, for 17.
17 hits.
Higher than that, 19.
19 hits.
And 22
hits.
Cool. 4. 10,
You said you're tagging number 2, right?
Yes. Oh, it's 4 beams now. Nice. I can actually attack 4 times. Sorry. 4 beams I have now at level 17. So, and then the last one is 31.
Hits.
So 10, 14.
You attack with 4 beams?
19.
What warlock level are you?
Well, you can use warlock spells as bard spells. They
I didn't know Eldritch Blast. I didn't know Eldritch Blast was a spell. I thought it was a.
No, it's a spell. Yeah, that's why. Warlock, it specifies that your spells count if you multiclass count as another class. So it's
Cool. All right,
so then 19 more for 24 force damage total, and he's slowed by 30 feet each round. 10 feet for each, 40 feet. 10 feet for each blast.
Alright, as the blast blasts into him continuously, it begins to slow him, but he's still going strong, still determined. Seneca is up. Leah on deck. Gur in the hole. Seneca.
Go, carpet, go! And I send it down to Gur and Pigeon.
Okay, the carpet flies down to Gur and Pigeon.
A whole new world.
Leah's up. Or is anything else?
I don't think I can do anything. I'll dodge.
I want you to attack.
Birds.
Oh, okay.
I'd say that's a bonus action. Unless, wait, does it say an action to command the carpet?
Yeah, it's a command. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I was
Then
like,
okay. You're right.
I'm the guy. I'm just gonna bonus action dodge on it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Leah's up. Gur on deck. Griffin in the hole. Leah.
Okay, I've never used this spell before, so let's see how it goes.
What spell?
Confusion.
Oh, it's a fun spell.
I have to see if am I within 90 feet of...
Yes, with all of them.
You are.
Okay. I think I can only get one of them because it's a 10-foot radius, and he's underwater currently, correct?
He's not underwater. He's on the surface.
Oh.
But how far? What's the distance between them?
Then I could get these two.
Like how far high up are they?
Yeah, no.
They were above the water, so I'd say like they're in about level with the ship. So I'd say like 10 feet up.
So you can get like 2 of them.
Yeah, so I'll do the point generally here. It's not going to get that one essentially.
Got
it.
it.
Get these two.
All right, wisdom saves.
Yep.
From 1 and 3, is that 3 over
Correct. Yes.
I really hope one gets confused and doesn't try to break loose, so he just drowns as he goes down.
Number 1 gets a 9.
Nope.
Number 3 gets a crit fail.
Drown the suckers.
So it says they can't take any reactions.
Yep. And they gotta roll to see what happens on their turns.
Yep. Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna give Griffin a bardic inspiration.
All right. Gur's up. Griffin on deck. Enemy in the hole. Gur.
Okay, javelins, go!
Did you hear me?
What's your range on that?
60.
All right. So
I
you're gonna
believe that's
be able to
60
hit the
with
first one.
disadvantage, though. So.
Yeah.
Oh, but never mind. Yeah. So there's disadvantage.
Right,
You have a D4 to your weapon damage.
Okay. Assuming I hit, which I don't know. 12.
No.
Yeah, they're just outside of 60.
Can we just sail on
This
the
one's
sea
better,
for the rest?
25.
Just forget
Yes.
about words and just,
Yeah,
like,
you need 4
just
radiant
leave?
damage to that.
Can we just
Just live.
Because why not?
Okay.
What if we leave Owen
just grab my
4.
ball?
4 damage.
Parents?
Uh-huh.
To number 1.
You got my family. Thank God.
Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Just like
You're just
I
getting
don't know,
cigarettes.
I
We'll be back.
just want to fight.
As you throw a javelin, the first one flinging way short. The second one you throw and hits it right in the back as it's just... It begins slowly sinking to the water. We'll see what happens. Griffin's up. Enemy on deck. Pigeons in the hole. Griffin.
Griffin takes an action, puts his hood up with a manta ray, and then dives into the water, so I'm 60 feet up to number 1.
30, 35, 40, 49, 80.
No. Put me in front of him.
Like here?
Thank you. Right there. That's fine. I do action surge, so I can attack, and I've pre-rolled. I have a 24
Hit.
crit.
You have advantage.
24
Hit.
You have
and-
advantage. He's restrained.
Oh yeah, I'll roll again on those. I'll roll again on those first
Just
one.
in case.
This is rolling again on the second non-crit. That's not it. And then a for the offhand attack for the hand axe. It's 29.
Hit.
Cool. Great.
You're not within range.
So it's gonna get real dirty real fast.
Okay, go for it.
Just heads up. Okay. So first attack. I think this is.
You can just give it all to me at once if you want.
Okay.
Nothing I can do.
So for the crit, I am re-rolling my. So I'm rolling 2d12s for damage for the for the glaive prime, 2d12s for my superiority die because I'm going to attempt to push it, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever it is, and then
Push
I'm rolling
wave then.
2d4s for his shit.
Okay.
That's what I rolled, just so you know, okay? Because
Yep.
it's going to be
That makes sense.
dumb. All right. 13, and then a hand axe is a d6.
Oh, you didn't.
Makes sense to me.
Wait, so do I roll the d4, Tyler?
Are you expecting?
Do I roll the d4 for every
For every
weapon
weapon
attack?
You're not within range, though, of me anymore.
Oh.
It's only within 30 feet, I'm sorry.
Then cross that out. Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
Those are
Yeah.
fine. Then it's not as stupid as I'd expected. That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you for being honest. Yeah.
Yeah, 30-foot radius.
70 damage total.
Yeah, that's not stupid at all.
Alright, he's bloodied.
That's on the low end.
Oh, shit.
As you begin slashing into it, filling the water with blood as you do, just kind of ripping into this thing's flesh, into the feathers ripping out of it.
Just jawsed him.
And you guys don't even see him because he's like in the water
I
underneath
did
it.
jaws him. That's awesome.
And it's just like you see it thrashing about, screaming as you see blood kind of filling
Hey,
around
Ben,
it.
does restrain take away attacks of opportunity? You don't have restrain.
Yes.
He doesn't
He's
have
also
reaction.
confused. So
He doesn't have a reaction because I took
I'm
away
gonna
from him.
then I'm gonna go down one. How much can I go? How much do I?
You wanna go
I
under
have
him?
60. I didn't move 60 totally.
No,
too.
you moved
10, 15.
50.
50.
you
So
have
take
10
me
feet.
10 feet down.
Straight down.
Straight down.
Right.
Do you
I don't
things,
have
do you
anything
things
to
that go
sink
under
you
the
into the
table,
door.
Ben?
No.
Come on.
sorry.
We need to get a clear glass table. We need to get.
Can I
No,
like
you
put
just
it like
leave
he's
him there.
diving?
Just leave him as he is. Just remember.
Just know that I'm 10 feet down.
Just put it on
Yeah.
top of it.
I like
That's
it.
actually a pretty good visual. Pretty good.
So I'm
He's
now 10
underwater.
feet down.
Makes sense. I love it.
You must join me.
All right. Enemy is up. Pigeon on deck. Tass in the hole. Rock number 2 is gonna figure out what it's gonna do this turn. Who
I'm gonna
rolls?
pee if I get attacked.
Number 2.
I don't think I will.
You're gonna pee if you get
You said number 2. Number 2 is not confused. Number 1 and 3 are
Oh,
confused.
thank you. My bad.
But if number 2
Then
moves
he's
like 10
slowed
feet
by 40
forward,
feet.
then
Your thing.
yeah, and then he'll get shot by a.
Where is the other laser pointer? Why is there only one
Just
over?
pass the one to Ben.
Michael does not need a laser pointer.
I will give you one.
I want you guys to have one. No.
I 100%.
I guess I-
think
It's probably in your box, I think.
All right.
100% think
He's
I
gonna
know.
begin moving forward.
I can
Something
make
else.
an educated
5,
guess with 100%
10, 15.
uncertainty.
Web shot.
All right.
20.
That's
I
a
might
hit
know where
Then
it
he
is.
is restrained.
with no save, really.
if he gets hit by the ranged attack, then he is restrained and not. He can take an action on his turn potentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his turn, so.
So
yeah.
and he's
The other
gonna
guy
take
did
an
double
action.
movement, so he didn't have an action to take. This guy does.
What does he make? What?
It's a strength check.
Does
Hang on.
the boat keep moving at the end of the round or something?
What?
Oh yeah, is the boat still moving forward or?
Not if
I never-
At the end of the round, yes.
Okay. I just
I've planned for that.
cool. I just wanted to. I never
No,
really
thank
told
you.
Mr. Bones to stop rowing.
Got it. All right.
Why
Sorry.
am I
So,
So he gets restrained mid-move.
what does he have to roll to? Be on
Strength check.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
It's a low strength check, so chances are he'll make it.
Okay. 14.
That makes it.
He,
Oh, man.
as he begins to fall, he rips the webbing from him and continues flying forwards. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stop.
It's the web. There?
I just want to
Sorry, I thought I saw it go.
make sure. No, I was just thinking. I was just going to That was 30.
Yeah, he only goes
30.
He has a 40 feet slow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then 30, so that's actually there. Because they were both on the same level.
I'm just looking here really quick. Seeing what he's going for. What makes the most sense here?
No, it's the web
mass, I
shot
guess. He's gonna go for the
DC.
mass.
So is it-
So it's a strength to break the web.
Oh, but it's not an action.
35.
It is an action.
40.
Okay.
50. 55.
Wait, I thought he was slowed.
He's slowed by 40 feet.
Oh.
60, 65,
So-
70.
Yeah, I don't know what his flight speed is. So
That's
he might be able to go as super
No,
fast.
I was thinking it was like half speed was my
No,
thought.
it's-
So
Each
Sorry.
blast is slowed by 10 feet.
He'll be
I
5
got him with all
feet
4.
up.
So.
Hey, bro, what else
and he popped his action to break the
He
web.
does a bunch
no,
of
it's
stuff.
just the
He's
web.
just wait-
it's
they
the
have to
web
wait till their
strength
turn.
that he needed to break.
Got
Once
it.
they go, we'll know. Just hope for a 1 through 8.
Drag him underwater.
Yep, we need more.
Number 1, I don't care.
I mean, he's webbed up
Oh, the
and potentially
we got
confused.
fused.
So
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Well, this one's not being used right now, right?
Oh, yes
Oh,
it is.
yes it is, sorry.
Come on. That's okay.
We can move the dice.
Nope. Stop.
We'll just pretend we know. Right, we've done this
That's
before
just
without them.
counterweight,
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
just trying to see.
I love Star Wars.
And he is above Tass right now. And that's where his turn will end as he looks right into Seneca's eyes. Alright. Pigeon's up, Tass on deck, enemy in the hole, Pigeon.
Okay. So she speaks, takes an action to command the carpet, hops onto it.
Okay.
And if that boy's 5 feet up, we go 5 feet up.
He's 10 feet up. He's eye level as Seneca.
Then we get in between him and Seneca.
You can't get in between them. He's literally in front of him, directly in front of
Yeah.
him.
You can go like to the side.
Side, right to the side. You want to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Pull you out. Like, you got it. Like,
Gently.
I'm just gonna put you back here.
so you can just
or-
put him next.
Yeah, put me on the 4.
Yeah.
2 by 2. I can show you the.
Alright.
Kill him. I can't. She used her action to command the
Oh, yeah,
carpet,
you
and
attacked already.
I threw javelins.
Alright, and that's the end of your turn then. As you jump onto the carpet and it flies you up as you're hanging on to Pigeon and Pigeon's hanging on to it. Just like, ah! As it just lifts her up.
This isn't natural.
Tass is up. Enemy on deck, enemy in the hole. Tass.
This guy's right above you.
He's not right in front of you.
He is literally right above
You're like.
you. But you can still see the ones out in front of you too, if you want to get those.
He doesn't do a little jump touch attack.
He just attacked them, right? Like he's clearly not.
He has not
hasn't
attacked anyone.
So
Oh, okay.
be careful.
I'm gonna cast Hold Monster on number 3.
Number 3.
Formation. The formation.
I'm going to
It's a 22 wisdom save.
Wait, I'm going to hold and try to knock it down by 10.
12 wisdom save.
Nope.
Yes.
Bye.
It's like the Valkyries trying to attack Hela. Just flying.
So it lasts for a minute.
All right.
Can you make any save at the end of each
Yep.
turn?
Sounds good.
We're losing. They're dropping like
Also
flies, sir.
confused?
Call them
I
back.
don't know.
Annie's confused.
No, number 2.
Call
is
them
confused.
back.
Oh no, it was
No.
1 and 3.
No, I
No,
got it.
didn't you do it on number 3? Isn't that
No,
what
he
you
did it
said?
on number 2.
it's not
No,
worth
I
it.
did it
No,
on
I
You did
got
on
it.
number 3.
Oh, I was doing
The one
it.
that was in the water.
I know.
I wanted to say.
You didn't do it on the one in front of you?
Star Wars, that's right.
No.
On top of it?
Oh.
Shut up.
Okay.
He did the one that was out in front of him in the water,
So
like
that it
trying to
wouldn't
hold
fall
it
on
so
him.
it couldn't.
So it could fall into the water. And, like,
All right.
On the boat. now.
Enemy is up. Enemy on deck, and Grieger's in the
I'm
hole.
gonna move back
5
to
or 10.
You're all the way to the back boat.
By next to me.
Yeah.
All right. Enemy up. Enemy on deck. Grieger in the hole. Number 1 has to begin by rolling a confusion save.
D10, I think.
Yep, I know. Not a save, but a thing.
Come on. Gibbering doesn't do anything. Gibbering doesn't do anything.
Rolled a 7.
Alright. Creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Randomly determined.
Well, I'm 10 feet away, so I mean that's up to it. I don't know.
And
if
it's
that's
restrained, so it has disadvantage.
Yeah, it may have reach, but that's.
It has reach on its beak,
If there is no creature within its reach, the creature does nothing this turn.
so it's going to attack you with its beak.
Hit me, son.
But it will begin sinking too on its turn.
It is at this ad as well.
It crits. Oh, but it has disadvantage. So only a 25.
It's not a crit. It's not
As
a
it sinks
crit.
past it and gets one good bite in.
I just like the term only 25.
Damn, I swung 10 feet down like on purpose.
Hey, it could have also clawed you.
That's true.
You're good with one hit though.
We'll see.
You have
Aren't you
a lot
like a
of
beef?
health.
Aren't you a beefy boy?
You're a beefy boy.
Did you do your thing? Did you do your thing? 10 HP or no?
No, I didn't get a
Okay.
chance.
But you're still the beefy.
We didn't talk about what we were doing
It's
every
fine,
day.
just as long as I know that.
Are
I
you
take that away.
beefier?
Bitch, please.
Barbarian, I guess. Yeah.
If it's the
Like,
same
like a
game.
bit.
What's your health at?
20
not.
piercing damage as it like
77?
looks around in a confused rage,
Jesus Christ.
and beaks, and its beak
What's
kind of
your
pierces
health
you.
at?
180 something?
Is your max?
186.
Oh wow.
It cannot, so it doesn't use
I
its
mean, I'm
action
only
to
at
try and break out of the web. At the end of its turn, it's going to roll wisdom save. 23.
277.
Leah,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that'll do it.
pay attention to the battle, everyone. So
It is a good battle.
Pigeons at 90.
it so you see it begin to snap out of it underwater as it suddenly is no longer confused.
But still restrained, or
It is still restrained because it couldn't use its action to break out.
so it's sinking.
Enemy is up,
Sinking.
Krieger on deck, and Melendor is in the hole. Number 3 is confused. It rolls a 4. It doesn't move or take actions on this turn, so it begins to sink into the water.
Oh shit!
At the end of its
Yeah.
turn,
Oh, it's held. That's right.
its
No,
wisdom
it's-
save for confusion
And
is
he's held, so it's
21.
combo.
Yes.
and its wisdom save for hold 11.
Can it make both?
It has to make both. At
Yeah.
the end
Oh,
of the
It can-
okay.
it can
I didn't know
make
if
the-
it was like an action thing. I don't know. Sorry.
You're good.
So its wisdom save for the hold was an 11, so it snaps out of the confusion, but it's still held as it continues to
Good.
sink.
Good, we want
He's
it.
no longer confused about why
Clear.
he's held, but he's
Clear of
still
mind.
held.
Rounds.
Grieger is up, Melendor
We
on
wanted to
deck,
know
William
what
in the
to do.
hole. Grieger.
Cool, now I can do something else.
Okay, I'm going to.
Mobile web.
I actually can't. I didn't recharge it.
Long refractory period.
Okay, so I can't use spells with material components because I can't draw them from a pouch or use a wand.
Right.
If the material component is web, could I use it? It's for the spell web.
That's kind of sick, actually. That's up to you, then.
And you can cast spells.
I
as
can
Slayer?
cast spells, I just can't draw material components or use a wand, so. Okay, then I'm
the
gonna
fact
try.
that you brought up the. I feel like the fact that you brought up the disadvantages of it makes like,
No,
okay, that
I'm
you're
fine with
creative
it.
about it.
So yeah, you
So then
begin
I'm going to-
unspooling web from your butt.
and I'm going to try to cast web on. Well, I'll get a cast web around too, so it'll scatter around him and then essentially just drop over him.
So
if
just
he-
right on the edge of where everyone else is.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it will. It doesn't have anything to catch onto, so if he gets through it, it won't snag him, and it'll essentially just pass.
Got it.
Because it will cover the ground.
So
Which
it's
there's
like a
no ground.
net.
Yeah, exactly. It's like casting a net at this point.
All right. So dex save.
On his turn. Well. Right. It starts its turn.
Oh, when it starts its turn?
Yeah. So when 2 starts its turn.
Yeah, okay. Move it. All right. That it, Krieger?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. So you pulled web from your butt and just kind of like threw it up in the air as it's spread out into Spider-Man web and begins to fall on him. Melindor's up. William on deck. Seneca in the home. Melindor.
There's no connection points, so it just creates essentially a sheet for the ground.
The one
These
right
are
in front of
both
you.
underwater,
It's a
aren't
web.
they?
I should just heads up. I said I was pure.
I don't think you can unless it's gone.
Oh, so it just goes.
Let me double check.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you for
That's one of those things I've never tried before.
How far
Yeah.
does he sink on his turn, by the way?
The target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends. You can use a bonus action. So the target has to drop to 0.
Okay.
So you cannot move it.
And I
You
can't-
can end concentration on your hunter's mark and then recast it as a bonus action.
So I just have to use a slot for that. Okay. Yeah, I'll just use it.
Alright, so you end concentration on that one
Yeah.
and use your bonus action to cast it again on this one.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Extra D4, don't forget.
Extra D4, I can't forget.
Don't forget it.
Okay, and I still have foresight.
You were on a. You can't move
Mast.
because you were on a mast. So
Oh,
you
that's
stay
fine.
right
But
where you
there's
are.
nothing.
As long as they have line of
Seneca's
sight.
on a flying carpet,
Right,
and
it
so
can-
are they,
Cool,
so you're
cool.
fine.
No, I'm on the flying card.
Seneca's
Oh.
on the mast in
I
front.
still,
Oh, okay.
I still have foresight, right?
Yes.
Oh yes, you have it all day.
What happens 6 seconds from now?
Well, you cast it on him every day, right?
Both of them are 29.
Hit and hit.
Okay.
It's Elven accuracy. It's one of the feats. Sorry.
Okay.
You're half.
Yeah.
When you have advantage, you get 2 advantages on ranged attack.
28 damage.
28 damage to rock number 2.
What's your subclass?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
oh, no,
How long does
Archer,
the slow work, by the way?
Right?
How long does that slow? You fire
I
2.
have to look it up. I'm
You
sorry.
fire 2 arrows into him. The first one hits his wing. The second one hits him right in the chest as you see blood begin to taint the white feathers. William is up. Seneca on deck. Leah in the hole. William.
Oh, okay.
Who-
How high up is he?
He's 10 feet up with the rest.
Eye level with
And
Seneca.
I'm 20 feet up, right?
Mhm.
Or I'm 30 feet up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
you're 20 feet up.
here.
Should I like to fly down to the rock? Should I just move myself down by him?
No, because we don't have room on there for you. So just grab a 10-footer.
Which one's 10? This one?
Oh, no. I have one right here.
Can't really move it. I guess you can. 'Cause I can just slide us off of it. Just take it.
Forward.
Well, I was just gonna slide us off. Aren't you gonna be like right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to him.
So can we just slide off?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
fine?
yeah.
This way.
I'm on the griffin, but and I'm going to booming blade attack. Where's my D20? Oh, here. With a sorry.
Don't just randomly attack folks. That's lesson learned.
27.
27 hits? 28 hits.
Okay.
Can rocks breathe underwater?
Okay, 1d6.
But they can hold their breath for
Plus-
5, for 1 plus their con modifier, so 6 minutes.
Got it.
Plus.
Just thought.
It's gonna take a while for them to drown.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6-second rounds, so.
We're just floating above the water, like.
And how long does that web last?
The web shot? Oh.
1 minute. I think you said, right?
The web shot, not the spell.
The spell lasts for an hour. The web shot, it does not specify, as far as I
Just
remember.
until they
But I'll
break
double
out then.
check. Yeah.
29 plus 7, 36 thunder damage. So I slash into him, and then I'm just gonna stay there.
I was gonna say, I can
Yeah,
just
there's
move
no
this whole thing this
specification,
way
so I would
if you
assume
want.
about an hour like the web spell. But
Alright, you slash into him. There's the it's a booming blade, right?
Yeah.
As the boom wraps around him.
Actually, what I'm gonna do, because when I'm on my mount with Greater Steed, any spell I cast myself affects him as well. I'm going to Misty Step another, 10 feet back, so I'm not within range of him, right? Or
you're
20,
not sure. You
20,
didn't see.
20 feet back.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's a big guy, so he probably is.
So that's right, 5, 10,
For
15,
you.
20, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Figure out how long that slow lasts for me.
Sorry, yeah.
Seneca's up. Leah on deck. Gur in the hole. Seneca. It's right in
Is
front of you.
number 2 threatened?
Number 2 is threatened by you.
And Gur.
And Gur. Yeah.
Okay, so I do get it.
And Pigeon.
You're just a child riding a big ass hyena on a carpet. I'd say I'd be threatened too. Like, how is this happening?
A talking hyena cleric.
What'd you get?
Picture of a hyena with a collar.
21.
That's
Yeah, 21. Okay, so I've done this in so long. One of these, and what is my sneak attack now? 1,000. 4, 8, 10. Wow. What a fucking ass roll. Ass roll. Ass roll. So that's 29 plus 7, so 36 damage. And then one's beneath the water, right?
Yes.
Both 1 and 3.
Oh, 3's beneath
And
the
3
water
is
as well.
too,
Okay,
yeah.
So then I'll bonus action dodge.
Alright. As you hold your crossbow right up to its chin and fire the crossbow bolt, it blows right through its beak. You see blood and beak bone just splinter and splatter. It's hurting bad. It's very bloodied. Leah's up. Gur on deck. Griffin in the hole. Leah.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level on number 2.
Until the end of my next turn, so...
Wisdom
just
saving.
now.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Right. Wisdom save. On number 2, you said?
Yes.
Crit fail.
Okay. He takes 17 damage and he has to move away from me. Move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Alright, 120 feet that way. Take it off the map.
Off the map.
Plus
Well,
moving blade.
actually, after 5 feet, it has to roll to see if it's restrained by the web.
And booming blade.
And it needs to take opportunity attacks.
Combo!
So first of all, it moves 5 feet, so it's gonna have to roll right away for restrain. So
Yes.
dex save.
Dex
It
save.
moves 5 feet back, you said?
That's a 10.
That's a miss.
Oh no, 14.
Miss.
Okay, so he is restrained, so you guys have advantage. Or you have
Yeah,
advantage.
5 feet
and
and restrained.
5d8 for me.
Can't move anymore though.
15.
Oh, wait, we have advantage on it, you said?
Yeah, because he's restrained. You don't have a melee weapon out. You can't attack of opportunity.
Oh, is that a melee only thing?
Yeah.
23 thunder damage.
I'll bite it then.
Go ahead. 23 thunder damage.
I get a bite attack.
I have 6 mosquito bites right here next
Let's see. What the fuck my bite attack does.
She always puts band-aids on her mosquito bites.
24 for me, 15 for Pigeon.
Hit and hit.
19 for the bite.
Hit.
Just laying out by the pool.
1d6.
That was hilarious. I love Maggie. It's okay. She can do whatever she wants.
So is he technically still threatened when I'm doing this?
No.
Okay.
Threatened by me?
The griffin?
Oh wait, no, I have advantage. So I
I'm
can
20
sneak
feet
attack.
away, so.
He's just terrified
Yes,
by
you
the
have
sounds
advantage.
of
So
the
yeah,
sound.
sneak attack.
Guys, this is a sneak a bite. Just so you know, I just want
You're like,
everyone to be aware of this moment in history. 8,
Sneaky
7,
bite, as it.
sneaky bite. It's like when Squidward takes a bite of the Krabby Patty.
so many SpongeBob references, I love it.
Alright.
Did you just bite a rock?
Yeah.
I bit a rock.
Rock!
Gar, do you have yours? Gar, do you have yours?
Yes, 17 damage from me and 9 from Pigeon.
Nice.
All right.
Munch Squad is pretty great, though.
28 damage from me on the bite.
The Garfuccino.
And I also get health back.
The Garfield one.
So as it turns away, you all hear a loud, guys.
Sorry, my bad.
As you turn away, you all hear a loud boom as it suddenly is like flung forward by the web and is caught in it. Gerd, you take Silverwind and stab it in the tail and pull it back for Seneca to bite and rip a piece of flesh out as it bleeds out, falls, hits its head with the crack on the
Pigeon bit it too. So.
hits its head with the crack on the edge of the boat and falls into the water as blood just spews from it and begins to just bubble and sink into the water.
So it's
dead.
dead. I'm like, so
Damn,
it's
guys.
dead, right?
Everyone
Wombo combo.
everyone took their extra D4 of damage too, right?
Oh shit, I haven't been doing that at all.
Oh well.
All right.
It's extra dead.
For weapon.
They ate more of it before it died.
All right, Gur is up. Griffin on deck. Pigeon in the hole. Wait, do you want to do anything for your bonus action?
No.
Ready in action to hit.
You got it. Griffin's up. Pigeon on deck. Tass in the hole. Griffin.
Griffin has his shit ready. Is the boy still by me? Number one?
Sure. I'm not sure how fast you sink. But...
30 feet per round.
Huh?
30 feet per round.
Oh no, he's not by you. So.
He's
Then he
dead.
moved
Well,
past
is
me,
this-
so I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity then.
Sure.
Which stops his movement because I have Sentinel.
All right.
That's exactly how physics works.
We're in such a weird place now.
I love it though.
12 plus 14 is 26.
Hit.
This is a good combat session. We're all able to use all of our shit. It doesn't matter, but it's
Sorry,
fun.
roll advantage. So he'll take 14 damage from the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, we're not getting dicked.
All right.
And then 26 hits. Does 26 hit?
Yeah.
30 hit?
Yeah.
Another crit.
Hit.
Mark's watch me roll. 24.
Hit.
Alright, 62 damage.
How do you want to do that one?
Just on its, I'm gonna cause it's covered in web, right?
Yeah.
So it's like trying to break out, and it just like wakes up from its confusion, and I'm just like hacking into it, and I'm just gonna swim up from the water with its head in my hands. I don't want to say, because I don't think anybody here at the table knows exactly how I did it.
All right.
But Griffin just swims up from the ground from underneath with one of its heads, and just got that one.
Let's remove
Shit,
number
he's
one,
alive.
please.
Well, we don't know the other one's still under there too. So.
Oh, is the other one underwater too?
Yes.
Oh, so I come up, I biff it at the boat, I biff the head at the boat to land it up on there, and then I just dive back down. I have 60 feet of movement, so if he fell 30, I can almost catch up to him.
Well, no, you caught him with your sentinel attack. You didn't move.
Oh, that's right. So I was only 10 feet under. So I'm 10 feet up, throw that, if you allow that as a free action.
Sure.
Alright, for rule of cool. And
10
then he's 30 feet down. I still have 30 left, but I'm going to stay 15 feet away from him. Because
Okay.
I know they're
So
beak. I know
you're
they're
just
beaks
moving
have that.
straight down
Just
in this
stay where
one
you are.
spot?
Yeah,
Just stay
I'm
where
just
you are.
close to him. Just so you guys know I'm on the same level. But
Alright.
I'm close, far enough away that he can't hit me.
Got it. Okay. With that, Pigeon's up. Tass on deck. Rock in the hole.
A whole new world.
Where do you just want to go?
So we're gonna go 10 feet down. What's the range of carpet? 40?
40.
40. So 10 feet down, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Skimming along the water.
All right.
Oh god.
That it?
Touching the plane.
That it?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Tass is up. Enemy on deck. Grieger in the hole. Tass.
I don't think that I have anything to do.
All right.
I will pass.
Huh?
I will pass.
Mr.
All right.
Bolton's just
Enemy up. Grieger on deck. Mel in the hole. The rock sinks another 30 feet. To be at a depth of 60.
Nice.
A 22 wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because he's catch. Oh, the monster.
You feel the concentration of your spell just kind of end, knowing that it has broken from the spell. With that, Grieger's up. Mel on deck. William in the hole. Grieger.
I'm going to.
Is there a swimming spider?
They can
There's the
walk on
one
water.
that skims all in water.
I'm just going to
Surface tension.
ready another casting of web if it surfaces again.
All right. Mel is up. William on deck. Seneca in the hole. Mel.
I can't even see this boy, can I?
No.
No, he's
probably
under the
not.
water.
There's nothing I can do there.
All right. William is up. Seneca on deck. Leah in the hole. William.
I can't see neither, right?
Seneca. Nope.
So, yeah.
Seneca is up. Leah on deck. Gur in the hole. Seneca.
I drop my crossbow, put my knife in my mouth, and dive into the water.
Got it.
Where do you want to?
Sounds like we are swiftly getting to my turn, so I'm gonna start rolling.
Would that count as a jump? That you jumped into the water?
Yeah, he jumped.
Okay.
My swim speed is 30 feet.
Is he still restrained number 3? Does anybody know?
Not anymore.
Nope.
Is he confused? Or?
No.
He's nothing, so I don't have advantage.
You're above him. I don't know if that counts.
That's
No.
not with melee.
All right. Seneca just started swimming. Leah's up. Gur on deck. Griffin in the hole. Leah. Anything?
I'm gonna ready. Doesn't it whispers if I see the rock come above?
All right. Gur is up. Griffin on deck. Pitching in the hole. Or yeah, Gur.
Is a perception check needed to see where like bubbles would be where he's sinking?
I mean, you saw where it fell.
Okay. Then I'll just re-ready my action to attack.
All right. Griffin is up. Pitching on deck. Tass in the hole. Griffin.
I'm going, what is not super ready. Okay.
We all were like, all right. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
I
We were
realized
like,
that,
okay,
like,
go ahead, Michael.
You guys were 22.
Hit.
Everything, 18? That's the only
Hit.
questionable one. Okay. Everything hit. Cool. Let me just get through these.
We should really just go out to sea, guys. Fuck everybody in Ollendor. Just get on the boat and go.
Just seeing in a manta ray cloak.
Fuck it. Let it
There's a
burn.
person moving away from the mouth and a crazy looking at it. And then like the water rotates you a little bit. Halfway those fucking hyenas are flying hard that look this over the edge.
Yeah, we're both just like
You've got like a javelin.
on the.
I'm getting there.
You're
I'm
like
so
going
sorry.
fishing. You're like gonna.
This is why I usually pre-roll. But you guys all skipped your turns. 12 plus 8, 20.
I tie a rope around one of my javelins. Spear fishing.
Plus 5 plus 8 is 13.
There are
Plus
harpoons in
46.
There's a ballista.
46 damage as you throw your.
I don't throw it.
Oh,
I'm
you
going
see, you
within
moved up
melee
to it.
range. Yeah, I apologize.
Okay.
I'm
And then
moving
could
within-
someone move him up, please? 46 damage.
I guess I can throw underwater. I rolled it without. You can with any ranged attack. I just read it. You can do ranged attacks, but that's
Well, I
fine.
moved you, so.
All right.
And have him make a strength save.
That would be a 25.
Yeah, he got it. Okay. I was gonna try to push him away from me.
All right. That is that. Pigeon's up. Tass on deck. Enemy in the hole. Pigeon.
40 feet that way. Or wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
So all the way up to the boy.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, hi.
All right.
And you can throw a javelin with disadvantage, I think.
Underwater, anything with range is disadvantage.
Yep.
But you have to have a swim speed to use weapons without disadvantage, which is why I'm not rolling disadvantage because with my cloak magically granted me swim speed.
Okay. Sounds good. To use weapons without disadvantage?
So all ranged attacks are at disadvantage. Melee attacks, if you have a swim speed, are at regular. They're not at disadvantage.
Alright, sounds good.
So that's why I've been melee attacking.
Alright. With that, Task is up. Enemy on deck. Grieger in the hole. Task.
I love that they have an underwater combat section in PF5.
Mhm.
Like, it's so good. Sorry.
Task?
It's still deep enough that I can't do anything.
No, yeah, it's deep.
8.
Oh.
Alright.
If it's
Enemy.
a javelin.
Enemy's up. Grieger on deck.
crossbow,
Mel in the hold.
Or a net. It
The rock's
doesn't
going to
have
attack you.
Michael, you're gonna
The
get
rock
attacked.
is going to attack me. Fine.
So you said melee attacks have disadvantage, right?
Creature that doesn't have a swimming speed has disadvantage. Unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
There it is. That's what I'm
17.
Nope.
$26.
That'll do it.
I'm sorry, 24.
That'll do it. A ranged attack, I apologize, automatically misses beyond the weapon's range. But the attack roll is disadvantaged unless the weapon is a crossbow, net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin.
Does it say anything about magical like spells?
19 slashing
They're
damage
just resistant to fire damage.
So it lunged forward at you with its beak.
Cool.
And tried to beak you, but you managed to dodge out of the way, and it kind of went forward and got you with its talons, slashing into you, and it's now wrapped around you. You are grappled by it, and it begins going straight up out of the water. You see it surface out of the water.
Its speed's reduced, by the way.
For what?
Its swim speed is half its movement if it makes a DC 10 swim check.
Okay.
1.
I reduced that by 1.
Makes it so it makes it to or out of the ocean at 60 feet, and therefore has 60 more feet of fly speed. You could take your attack of opportunity if you like.
Okay.
What did you say, Griffin?
I reduce it with a parry.
Okay.
Pigeon gets one as well, I guess. Or
And
yes.
yeah, and as it surfaces, I also cast web on them too.
Okay. Oh yeah, everybody ready to actions when they can see it, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
Mine's
Just me.
I did, but he's not in range yet. So when he's in range.
Well.
And is he within 60 feet for you?
Oh shit, he got held, so he might not be. 60. Nope, he's just outside. You're right. It was the first two that.
Am I getting my full attack
No.
action or
Attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Wait, you did? Yeah, you ready?
I did ready
That's right.
action.
Yeah, so you do get your full attack action first.
Okay. So
And no attack of opportunity.
25
Hit.
and 22
Hit.
and then Pigeon has a 16.
That's a hit. How you still only have 2 attacks?
Well, the ready action is just
Yeah,
2
I know. I
attacks.
figured you'd have more attacks than that. Go on.
You only
continue.
get an extra attack at level 5.
The fighter's the one who gets the. I'll eventually have 5 with the bonus action.
Yeah, barbarian doesn't. Okay. So 18 plus 18.
36.
And then Pigeon's is 7 plus 3, 10.
Please tell me you have sentinel.
So 46 altogether.
Nope, sorry, that's your shtick.
Good night.
You slash into it as it surfaces, flying up to you, and you see Griffin in its claws, looking like a manta ray, actually, as you slash into it, blood pouring off of this thing with ocean water as it flies up. It is now at 60 feet high, and you are with it. That will be the end of its turn.
It has disadvantage on.
Oh, I have actually forgotten. Even after he mentioned it, I forgot. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. It's almost over.
It has disadvantage on everyone except me.
Okay.
BT dubs.
Grieger's up. Mel on deck. William in the hole. Grieger.
I'll climb forward onto the forward mast.
It's okay.
And then
And
I
if
will
you're
also,
within 60
if it
feet,
gets
I can't
within
reduce
60
it.
again,
Alright.
No, I think it's 30 feet.
do another cast of web.
Alright. Melindor's up. William on deck. Seneca in the hole. Melindor.
Well, since he got out of the water, I'm not left. He's above water, correct?
Yes. 60 feet above water.
Okay, double check. Hunter's mark.
You just pop up.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, you can just move it.
Yeah,
as a
because it
bonus
was.
action.
It
Where
died.
was it?
It was. Sorry, it was on one of the dragons
right
that was
here.
over here.
Thank you.
Sorry.
It's not true, it's a rock.
It's a rock.
Okay, double attack. So that is 23 and 22. That was okay.
Why are you rolling with advantage?
Me.
For
Foresight.
Oh, yeah, duh. My bad.
No problem. No, you're a big old, bud.
Big ol' bud.
Okay.
With some big old biz.
15. That's 29.
29 damage.
Did you just shoot it?
You did.
You see Griffin going, stop!
I got you. Don't worry.
No, don't! Stop!
No, squat down.
Wow, what's wrong?
I got you.
He's grappled.
He's in the town.
No,
But
you're good,
isn't
dude.
there also like a magic
good,
carpet
dude.
and a griffin?
Alright, yeah, you fired 2 arrows as you see blood spray down on you, Griffin, as it's just. As it.
There's
You're
really nothing we can
welcome.
do about that,
Hey,
right?
hey,
You'll survive.
Hey.
I have a thing!
hey, you're welcome.
I can't talk. I'm sorry. Actually, I can't talk. Never mind.
Green.
I'm not allowed to say anything.
You're really good about that.
William's up, Seneca and Deckley, and the whole William.
I'm gonna move up. 15. I'm gonna hex it,
Okay.
and then I'm going
Throw
to.
one of
So
these
my
on.
Crusader's Mantle
So you leave,
ends.
exit.
And then I'm going to attack it with an Eldritch Blast 4 times.
Wait,
With
do you have it?
17,
Hit.
Shit, I
It's
wrote
a-
it down.
Guys.
20,
Hit.
It's like a one-time use.
28,
Hit.
and 27.
Hit.
You don't have it because
Guys, stop talking. Come on.
My parents too.
So 9, 18, 17, 22, 27, 36 force / necrotic damage.
The blasts hit it as feathers fly from it. Blood sprays across the ocean water. It's still alive, but it
He's
barely
slowed
is
by
flapping.
40 feet.
Alright. Seneca's up. Leah on deck. Gur in the hole. Seneca. You are currently under the water.
I'm not. Oh, yeah.
With a knife.
There's not a lot in my bag of tricks that I can do right now.
Yeah, you're looking around for it. I think you probably saw it
What did you
shoot out of the water.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my
I gave
bonus
you the
action to.
bardic.
Move. Well, just my regular move to move back up to the surface.
Okay.
And then my bonus action to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 directly underneath it, which puts me in 60 feet, and I'm gonna yeet my dagger.
Alright.
What is he?
Don't hit Griffin.
Fuck him.
I'll catch it.
So,
Fuck me up, fam. I'll
So,
catch that
I
shit.
don't take disadvantage, but this is still gonna be hot ass.
He throws the dagger and sticks in the rock.
Holy fuck, I critted!
Nice.
This is still gonna be no damage.
Bow, 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 bow.
Bam, 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 2d4. I needed another. Oh my god. That's 2 ones. So.
Worst crit ever.
Or the best.
Hey, you want to do this?
So I'm gonna swim under the water to to that point and then shoot straight up and just on my way up just.
I imagine the camera follows the dagger up as you did, and it hits it right in the chin as it goes past you, Griffin. You're like, no. It hits it right in the chin, and the rock tumbles backwards, and you feel yourself suddenly in free fall. Roll an acrobatics check for me, please.
I will.
Jugular.
I'm gonna use this shit. Cool.
I can just catch you. If you want.
32.
Come to Papa.
32, nice. It'll be half damage.
I can just catch you.
Well, we're
if you
right.
want.
Could we catch him?
Aren't
Are you under him?
Yeah.
He's like 10
No,
feet
you're not
up.
under him.
Yeah.
You're to the side of him.
Oh,
on
he's
a
falling
carpet.
straight down?
Mm-hmm.
How big is the carpet?
And he's still in the talons of this rock too. Like,
Mm-hmm. So can I catch him?
Is rigor mortis set?
no.
But I can.
Can you attempt to catch
No,
him?
but like I can though.
9 bludgeoning
Yeah, but-
damage as you hit the water.
He's got the ring of telekinesis, is what he means.
Then he should have said that instead
I
of
said, can I catch him
him?
4 times?
You should say, "Can I use the ring of telekinesis to catch him?" In which case, I would have said, "Fine."
Dramatic tension, I think, was what he was trying to build. But I think Justin covers that in an episode of Taz where he said, "Man, dramatic tension really doesn't work in D&D podcasts
Right.
because you kind of have to say everything you want to do."
I can't read your mind, guys. You gotta say exactly what you want. So, Griffin, you fall with the rock as it smack with the water. Splash comes up. And as
With
the
my
water
32,
clears.
can I like get like a half dive? Like I
Sure.
was able
Yeah,
to orient
you're able
myself
to
like
push
a little
yourself
bit.
out and do like a little bit of a dive. So you
But
dive.
it hurts, but
it
like-
hurts, but you dive into it. And as the water clears, you see Griffin's just kind of treading water.
Manta ray my ass back up.
How does he look?
I'm okay.
You okay?
He looks fine. He looks decent. He looks hurt. He's got bruises, but he's
Hey,
decent.
hey Griffin, you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'll be okay.
Do you want say leprechaun?
I mean, I guess, yeah, if you want a little bit, I could use a little bit of help.
Do you trust me?
I do.
Okay, I pull him up onto the carpet.
I guess they're both never moved
Yeah.
Just leave with
that
that fucking
trained to do our spells.
I can show you the world.
What are you doing? Is that play?
Actually,
Yeah, that's
That's
a
that
play.
musical, Aladdin, right?
Yeah.
Actually, so now
Yeah.
what's his
Yeah,
face
yeah,
is in the water. What's the guy, Iago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
60 feet.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, Godfrey's in the water right now.
Yep.
Alright, I do have a stopping point I want to get to, you guys.
Okay.
So we're going until we get to there. So
8 o'clock.
quit distracting. So, with all of that being done, you all make your way back to the ship. Some of you a little hurt, but not too bad. As you leave the floating, sinking bodies.
Yeah,
I guess they would float. Now that I really think about it. Oh well. They're birds. I think all birds float.
They have hollow bones, yeah.
You want some feathers?
Like most living things, it'll sink
yeah,
for a
I
little
do-
bit and then swell up and float and then sink again
I think it
eventually.
instantly floats because
I cast my little leprechaun
Hollow
void
bones.
for him to just sit under.
Or maybe if
so-
they break.
it's got no bones. in
That's
its
true.
bones.
It's
For a
fairly.
minute.
But anyway, you do make your way back to the ship to finish out your day's travel on your way to Bagon.
1d6 for a minute, so I guess.
Are you healing up? Sorry.
Yeah, I was
just gonna
giving him
roll
a
that.
leprechaun.
Were you the only one that took damage?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's literally the only one.
Well, the rocks took a bit of damage, I think.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Altogether, the rocks took.
A buttload.
The Scorpion King's worth of damage.
Hey. Does he have wings in that? No. it's fine.
744 damage. You guys dealt in that battle. Over that. Because you guys overkilled a lot of them.
That's like 2 Mitches worth of health.
3 Mitches.
Almost, yeah.
Alright. You all get back on your ship and sail towards the volcanic island of Bagon once again. You see the volcanic rock around it, making its kind of domed shell around the area as you see fire giants stomping around off in the distance as you're sailing.
I just like pull your hand down.
You head to the south side of the island and see that very same waterfall you've seen long ago. The waterfall that can only be seen by those who know it's there.
So Leah doesn't see. Oh no, Leah was.
She was there.
What if
So Seneca doesn't see shit.
Seneca, yeah, you actually see they begin turning the ship towards just a rock face.
It's alright. It will be okay.
What?
What are you worried about?
Another rock?
Yeah, it's a waterfall.
And suddenly there's a waterfall there.
Should we maybe like camp or rest up or?
Didn't we
Where
just
did the
finish
rock
off the
Do we
day?
want like going on
about
foot?
7 hours
I
ago.
wish we had a bottle that would spread
Oh my
smoke
gosh,
around the boat.
Gur, are you planning things?
I don't know. Just the last time they
You guys
saw
could-
the boat.
could
That's when Pigeon got captured.
Take a
Well,
short
we're
rest.
not leaving
Could've
Pigeon
taken a
for
short
We
sure.
should take a short rest to heal up. Do you want to like pull away and take a long?
Like you could have taken a short rest as you sailed.
Don't we
Yeah.
have, don't we
Sure,
have
rest would be
things
fine.
that we can like?
Yeah, we can add a D12 to all like short rests.
Don't we have like
Don't think
things?
Yeah, that's not why I'm saying it.
Okay.
Same for
I
spells.
just want to level up Pigeon before the fight with the Death Tyrants.
So we want to before we hit the
Yeah,
island.
you wouldn't be able to level her up right now anyway.
Damn.
Short rest is fine. I'm gonna use some hit dice if we're doing a short rest.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he needs to heal.
So I'm gonna take. Griffin is gonna take a short rest.
Can't we
Yeah.
do a thing to
Yeah.
boost that?
She plays some music while I tell the tale of Haggard,
Oh, when we get our boat.
the storm giant from Astaria,
And we
who
get our.
terrorized the lands, but only
I'm at
because
full health.
he was trying to
It's good. I'm at full health.
pull food from the lands for his son.
Bill, it's fine. I'm at
If you used a bardic inspiration to get it back too, since it's the short rest, did you? Use
Oh,
that?
cool. Yeah, no, yeah. Nice.
I can
I'm
buy
at,
it
I'm at
again.
full health. Bill, I'm at full health. It's
Well,
good.
you don't
but I'm
understand.
at
Like,
full health.
the,
Like,
the
it's-
purpose of the story
I
is
just
to
I
tell-
crescendo ding ding ding
I'm
ding
at
ding
full
ding,
health.
ding, ding.
It's like the thief who stole bread.
I
Like,
feel
he's not a
fine.
bad guy.
What is this? 24601?
Fucking triangle.
All right, let's hit this.
You get an extra
Yeah.
D12.
I did. I
for each
used
rest.
From Mumford and
Let's
Sons,
get
what are
this
you
shit done.
talking about?
You all sail into Bagon
Let's play it up here.
as you go under the waterfall.
Oh, wait, I have been here before, that's right. Yeah, that's part of the backstory.
Oh, okay. The water hitting the ship, hitting all of you, drenching you as you enter through it, and enter into a dark cave. No torches, no sounds of music in the distance. Definitely not the Bagon you remember. There are no ships either. The galleon that's literally the last thing you saw in here when Xanathar had arrived on it is no longer here. But the docks are still intact. Do you choose to go to them?
Yeah.
Good. You sail up to the docks.
Can I make it like an investigation on the docks?
Perception.
Make sure there's no.
On the docks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a general perception check.
You can make a general perception check.
General perception. Oh, that's pretty good perception check.
Oh, 36 investigation.
The docks look fine. They don't
Docks
look any
look
booby trapped or
fine.
anything.
23.
We can go.
23. Moving around, immediately you notice that whoever was here before seemingly. This is awful. I like the last thing better. Whoever was here before seemingly left in a hurry. Shit's thrown about. Windows are broken. Some of it looks like it might be left over from when you guys were here.
Says there a hole
And no
in
one
a
ever
tavern?
cleaned it up. But
The lightning hole.
definitely, like, things were moved quickly here.
But I don't see any people.
No people.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anybody here, but looks like whoever was here left pretty fast. I mean, like, look at all this shit everywhere.
We should still dock and check it out. Maybe we can find some clues to where they went.
Sneaky, sneaky, or
Well, if it was dead, I probably went back to our town.
maybe
Most likely.
maybe we can find something cool that he left. If he left if somebody left in a hurry, they might have left stuff
Yeah,
behind.
scour the town. Stay in twos.
Can anyone see if there are fresh tracks around, or?
Sure.
Sure.
You want perception or survival?
For tracking, survival.
24.
Yeah. A lot of tracks seemingly came from further into town, up to the docks here. You can definitely follow back where they came from.
I think they're looks like all the tracks came from deeper in town. Yeah, lizards yawn. Don't be weird about it.
Your tongue's just like.
Came from deeper in town, probably the palace.
Let's go check it out. We'll go together.
Can we do the thing where you loud people don't stand next to me?
You can go check it out if you'd like.
Spider.
Give me a second about getting a little more information. I will cast Locate Creature on spiders.
Yeah.
Within 1,000 feet, I'll know.
Jesus.
An uncomfortable amount of spiders. Don't tell us the number. Just there are enough spiders.
Can I find some in the area?
A chamber of secrets amount of spiders.
Not a single one in 1,000 feet.
Oh.
Something is extremely wrong here.
Then I'm gonna
Probably
ritual.
the death tyrant.
I'm gonna ritual cast whichever one of these I always forget is the asking a question. It's either augury or clairvoyance, but I always forget which one it is. I think it's augury.
That's smart.
Is this any kind of charm?
Okay. What is the? What are you asking?
I can.
So it'll take 10 minutes. And
Is anyone doing anything in those 10 minutes?
We're checking Arcana, like for magic or something. Like there's like some sort of magical like illusion or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
I
is augury.
investigate the area.
Is that Arcana? With
You
the...
have to get off the ship.
Are we getting off the show?
I thought we were already off the ship.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're sitting on the dock. You'd have to like go off the
Hey,
dock.
Griffin,
You'd have to like
Griffin,
go
no,
investigate the area.
Griffin, come with me.
Yeah, sure.
I'll investigate the area.
Okay. And
I
you're
thought we were
gonna do
sending
this.
Seneca to do that.
So, Seneca, are you going?
Sorry.
I had to wait on him. Are you done with your spider?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to
Sneaky
go with
boys
you.
are going.
Let's see what they say first, and
I'm
then
gonna-
we'll do our.
Oh, Arcana. I was doing an Arcana check.
Roll your Arcana check. It's very fast.
Double 17s.
17.
There's seemingly no illusions in the
No
area.
illusions?
34 on my stealth.
34 on your stealth. Grieger's going with you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Grieger, what's your stealth?
And it's dim in here, right?
It's dark.
Okay, I'm gonna fly.
Yeah, the only light's coming from where the waterfall is.
Okay, I'll fly.
And that sun's setting
Oh,
fast.
but you
so.
can't fly, can you?
No, he can't.
Although you can crawl on the ceilings, can't you?
Isn't there like a winged spider you could turn?
Or you can just.
I could turn into a small spider and
Something
cling
can
on
hang
it.
on to me if you want.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Australia.
Nope, that's the wrong thing. Sorry.
Grieger, what you get on your stealth?
19. Sorry,
Alright.
I opened up the wrong window. I was trying to
Grieger
switch
and
from
Seneca,
spells to-
you begin walking through the town, following the tracks. It's not a large town. So immediately, Grieger, you know where these tracks are heading back to. Back to the Empress Queen's palace. Presumably where Xanadar probably held up. The very same place you once chipped off all the emeralds that made the very box that still holds the witch scroll that you have.
Totally.
You follow them back. Continue following them. Right, Seneca?
How far are we from the palace right now?
It's once again, it's not a small town.
Good
I
amount of
believe
time.
you'd be at most 100 feet away from the docks. Definitely within yelling distance.
The tracks definitely lead to the palace, so we have an idea of where they lead.
Is it like one room, or is it like an entryway, or?
As you recall, it was an entryway and then a throne room.
An entryway and then a throne room.
Is it safe for us to investigate the area?
I don't have
I haven't seen a soul, really. Let me just take a second peek.
I'm gonna ask that in a second. In like 7 minutes.
30 on the perception of the whole city to see if I see anything move.
Up by the palace, you see a fist-sized emerald sitting on a step.
Abu, no.
It's catching. It's catching the light.
No.
God, he's going to do a fucking will save, isn't he?
She likes shiny.
No, I mean that's obviously a trap.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
Should we look around, or are you guys?
Hey, I know this is gonna make a lot of sense to any of you, but dibs, just for later.
That didn't answer my question.
Yeah, it's totally good. There's no one else in town.
Alright, Griffin, you wanna come with me?
Sure.
I'll start investigating
Wait, just
the area.
stay clear of the palace.
Wait, what'd you call dibs on?
Don't worry about it.
No.
I'm just gonna stay by.
What are you? You're investigating through the town.
Yeah, can I like take my time and just look through things with
It's
a
a trap.
30?
That's
or
like
no,
ghost
sorry,
dance if it's a trap.
23.
Looking around, the
Do augury.
first thing you notice is all of the buildings are boarded up.
No, I cast augury.
all of the windows that are busted are boarded up. Definitely people left fast. It smells in here like eggs almost. And once again, various things are scattered about, just belongings, personal belongings, papers, some clothes here and there.
Anything of interest?
As you continue walking, you catch up to where Seneca and Grieger are, and you see up the steps of the palace where they're looking, there's a fist-sized emerald.
Is there a check I can make? Is there anything particularly interesting or like magic about it or anything like that?
How hard it was dibsed.
Roll you can cast detect magic. You can roll an Arcana check. Like, I can't hold your
no,
hand
no,
on what
yeah.
you gotta do.
I'll do an Arcana check.
You'd have to get close to it though.
Okay. I'm gonna check out that diamond or that emerald.
I
start-
would not suggest.
I start creeping forward with a 23 Arcana.
It has the
16. I know.
It has the usual smell of magic on it. You can smell it from about 10 feet away as you get close.
Smelly.
This is magic.
What's magic?
You are ritual casting. You cannot talk.
The emerald that is up here, that is dibsed by Seneca, it's magic. I don't know if that's the dibs or if it's something else.
What kind
Okay.
of magic?
Dibs can I tell what kind of magic? I don't think I can.
Yes. No, with detect magic you can.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't have detect
send
magic.
out
Kid,
spiders
hey
to poke
Taz, do you have detect magic?
Yeah.
You can come check this
Let's
out.
go check that out then.
What is the range on detect magic?
That's a good question.
Because hopefully it's pretty far.
I can, but
Why?
I don't
hope
have
y'all
it prepped.
get ambushed because you left us on the fucking road.
Yeah. Guys, how about I send out a few scouts?
Range is within 30 feet of you.
Yes, that would be
Probably a
good.
good idea.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
summon and send out 8 red-banded lion spiders
Okay.
to
No.
go. So I've got them for an hour, so
What
they
are you
can
commanding
essentially. I'm going to command them to go out and check the perimeter, and so I'll kind of break up the perimeter into 8 sections, and if any of them see anything, they'll come back to
See any
report
what?
it.
Anything.
Any
The house. Go to the house.
suspicious activity, such as guards, monsters.
Okay.
Guards are monsters.
Tass, you coming up? Alright.
I'll stay on the boat with boy who's ritual casting and can't do anything else, and Pigeon, and
Alright.
Mel.
So you, Tass, you.
I don't have it ready, so I have to ritual cast it.
Okay. So we will get to Gers before that. Is anyone doing anything else while those rituals wrap up?
Just actively perceiving.
Alright. And so, Gur, what are you asking?
Ghost dads! Is going to the palace a good idea or a bad idea? Give me your wisdom.
Let me guess.
Holy shit, you just won D&D.
Okay, thanks, Ghost Dads.
Whoa.
Yeah, Ghost Dads say the palace is a bad idea.
Let's steer clear then.
Does that mean that that's where Xanathar is?
Or that means or we should go there. We came here for Xanathar, right?
It could be a trap.
Oh, it's definitely a trap.
What I'm saying is not just an ambush by a death tyrant. I'm talking like explosions, boomy booms. I'm smelling eggs, which is like sulfur.
Guilty.
Okay.
Are you smelling toast?
Does
Is that
anyone
something
remember
else?
if there's a second entrance into the palace?
Yes, there is.
Isn't there a water entrance?
Uh-huh.
Underwater?
What?
Yes.
Seneca did.
Then we should take that.
That was back when we could fit
Why
in the
would
bag
we
of holding.
even?
His augury was clear. It's going to the palace as well.
Yeah.
Why would we even go into the palace?
I don't know.
I don't think they're here. They left.
Oh.
I think all that's waiting for us is a trap.
Then
We'll
Xanathar's
probably fall into
in
another
our
pocket
tall.
dimension.
Most likely.
Then I guess we should head to Artel, right?
Yes. We'll wait for the kid to finish his ritual class, but as soon as he does, let's get out of here.
We're not even gonna send in a scout.
No.
And I don't mean me. Even though I'm a scout, I don't mean me.
We'll
We
wait.
got-
If we send in a scout, we are all going to be on the boat, ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Give about 13 minutes.
Okay? Great.
I'm already on that boat. I've been on that boat.
I'm waiting for Chaboy to finish, and then we'll go.
All right.
I'll stay with Griffin.
So as the ritual cast ends, you open your eyes and see the magic from 30 feet away on this gem. It's an illusion magic.
Oh.
Can you see through it, or is it like you have to cast a spell?
The gem is not an illusion.
I can dispel it.
It has an illusion spell cast on it.
Ah, so it's.
What do you think about dispelling it?
How long is that range?
Being within 30 feet.
What if everyone's not
120
gone?
feet.
We should all back up.
We both
No. Let's all back up to the boat.
Yeah, I'll just take you on my carpet.
Everybody get on the boat.
I have
The
like
boat
a-
is within
I
120
also
feet
have
of the
100.
palace.
Yeah, I can take my.
I also have
Is it
dispel
really?
magic.
Yeah, he said
Okay.
it was within 100 feet.
The boat is of the palace.
The
Uh,
docks,
yeah,
right?
so.
You said
I
the
don't have
docks.
my map.
I think you just said
To
like.
where they
Yeah,
were, yeah.
we said about 100 feet.
Yeah.
So within shouting
So we
distance.
go back to the boat and we can try and dispel it.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, I'll try that.
I can also.
Okay,
try
everybody
to-
on board, right? Everybody's literally on board and figuratively on board.
Sure.
In a flying, but yeah.
At this point, have any of my spiders come back?
Faster than the boat.
Some of them come back. They said no guards, no monsters.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
I will cast dispel magic.
Do you want to give him a
I also have it, but I mean, like.
bardic inspiration or
We
something?
can give each other an inspiration. We can do
Alright,
this.
we can do this. We together we can find out what is going on.
We also get to add our half our proficiency.
Oh, that's right.
Wonder
That's right.
twin powers
I
act.
hate this feely bullshit.
All right, so
I have an air of explosion.
ability
arrow.
check
Oh,
using
knocked into my
spellcasting
longbow.
ability.
I have a javelin knocked into my hand.
Oh, you learned how to.
Oh,
When did you learn?
I rolled really low. I only got a 10.
I just got javelins. I didn't learn.
But
how.
you. Oh wait. I can add your
You've had them for a while.
D10, it's a D. Yeah.
17. So
Okay.
you should go for it too, depending. I rolled really low. I rolled a 2.
I don't remember how this works.
Okay. You definitely feel as you push through it, on focusing on the gem, you hear like a shattering as a spell is dispelled.
Oh. Something broke? We should go check it out again?
Is the magic dispelled?
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I, from all the way up top, can I see it?
No, you'd have to go into town.
We have
Like
to
I'm-
go.
I'm-
We have to go.
oh, you can't see from like
No,
above.
you'd have to go
Okay.
into town. It's not a big fucking gem. It's a fist-sized gem on a step.
Be
Like
careful, and I cast
No, I know.
enhanced
You
ability
said it's 100 feet.
for dexterity
Yeah,
saves, so you have
120.
advantage on stealth checks. Go.
We
Check
were
it out.
only 120 feet away from it.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if I can see it.
there are buildings in the way. buddy.
Yeah, it's not.
On the roof is why I said.
I didn't think we'd be that like.
You don't have to
It's
see. You
fine.
don't have to see the object to cast a spell magic on it.
Yeah.
You just have to know where it is and be in range.
I just was saying in my mind I was picturing us being like
Go
in
close
the
to it.
town.
You told me you were on,
I give you
on the ship.
enhanced ability. You have.
I have no problem
That's
seeing
within
it. I just
120
literally
feet,
need
that's
line
fine.
of sight, so
I just
just
give you
like
advantage on
120 feet
stealth
because
checks.
that
Just
far
with
away.
just stealth checks.
Then I don't do that.
I fly above it.
Just want to be
You
safe.
fly?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have your bad thing. Alright, you fly above it.
30
30's what, stealth?
Perception.
perception.
Perception. The gem is still there. Doesn't really catch the light as much anymore as the sun's continued to set even further. The gem's still there.
Damn, less shiny.
Is anything different about the area? Something broke.
It's probably the magic inside the palace.
Once again, there was no illusion in the area. The spell had emerald had a spell cast on it.
It was illusion magic. It wasn't necessarily
And
an
illusion.
illusion.
Perhaps picking up the gem would have led to
Yeah.
some sort of image or.
Yeah, probably.
What is that thing you did? Didn't you do a thing that one time in Xanathar's shop where you left a message for somebody?
Yeah, the
Was that illusion magic?
Trajectory illusion. Yeah. Yeah.
Programmed illusion.
Programmed illusion. Yeah.
So we may have
Maybe.
just
He goes programmed illusion. Is that illusion magic?
That's off. He didn't know the name.
I got rid of that spell a while ago. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
that
what
name.
I'm saying is most likely that he probably left us a mocking message, knowing Xanathar.
Maybe.
Isn't the only one.
We just
Alright.
dispelled it.
All right.
You sending in the other guys?
They've been searching around. They're finding nothing.
Yeah, but
No.
you're sending them in.
Into the palace?
Have you looked at the book in a while? Maybe we can.
We're running
see
out of
what
time.
they-
So what are you guys doing?
While they're in there, we've just been on the boat this whole time. I
I've
found
just been looking at Xanathar's book or the
Clarence's book.
For updates.
if there's anything in there.
They've discussed various things involving money, involving certain transactions, but nowhere about where Xanathar is now.
Didn't we get a quill too? Can you ask where Xanathar is?
Seneca, what are you doing while you're over there?
Xanathar is I do that.
Flying back.
All right.
Yeah. I'll send another. I'll send another bunch of them into the palace to try to see if they can find any signs of life.
At this point, it's 8:03, and you guys have backed yourself into an anticlimax. So smartly, it was a very smart thing. But we're gonna call it there
seems
and
so sweet.
find out about the book next time.
Yeah.
So with that, that is the end of today's session. We'll pick this up next week. Thanks for watching me, Hal. See you all later.
Oh, he canceled earlier.